Refresh.
Yes,
we're good?
We're good.
All right.
Hold on, let me check your sound.
Hello.
Yes.
We're good?
Okay. Hold on, let me check your sound.
Let's start the process.
It says you're not on Twitch.
Really? I don't know why. I just clicked. I clicked start one.
Oh, wait. There.
Does it?
Well, it was weird.
I just want to make sure that I'll be able to.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, I don't even have the chat up. Okay.
No, it's not working. Hold on.
It should be now.
No, but the Twitch.
It says streaming on Twitch. It says afternoon football rips. Okay. So are we live?
Okay, now it is. That's weird.
Okay. Let's start going.
Well, not yet. I need you. I need a second.
Okay, no, no. I'm just getting it set up. Chat up. All right. Just let me know whenever you're ready.
Okay. J Ray, are you here? I saw your sub notice pop up.
Oh, J Ray.
I need
238 looks younger every day. Yeah. He goes through spurts. Some days he looks old. Some days he looks like he's 21.
J Ray, how's your day been so far? Hey Eagles, how are ya? We will be ready to go on TikTok in just a minute. I just got to do something real quick.
Yo, J Ray, my bracket, actually the rest of my bracket's fine. It's just the East region. Like my East region is so screwed up. Both of my Elite Eight lost in the first round. BYU and Auburn were both in my Elite Eight, and they both lost in the first round. It was just that East region is so screwed up for me. But everything else is good. If Samford actually beat Kansas, I would have that whole bracket perfect right now. If Samford, who should have beat Kansas, beat Kansas. Yeah, well, that region was also. I feel like that region was pretty easy. I feel like that region was pretty easy for the most part. But honestly, the first round I did pretty well. Like out of the 32, I think I got like 26 of them right or something. Out of the 32, I'm just pulling for Wolfpack now. I did have them beating Texas Tech, and I had Kentucky beating you. But after you guys played Oakland, I was like, oh wow, they're really about to make the Sweet 16. And I was rooting for Colorado because Colorado, NC State, the matchup would have been really fire just because the DJ Burns and then Lampkin, Colorado's big man, would have played each other. And I feel like that would have, seeing them go, like, body each other, that would have been really fun to watch. So I'm a little upset that didn't happen, but I also picked Colorado to win that game. So, oopsies.
Okay, you can go. I'm ready now.
All right, let's start the process. Go live. Go live. Edit. It's named Hello.
Oh, probably change that.
Oh, that's all caps. I don't want things going all caps.
You don't want people thinking you're yelling.
Afternoon breaks. Add topic. Save and go live. Copy. 2. Paste.
Oh, I know, J. Ray. Jason was showing it to me this morning. That's crazy.
We should be live on the talk.
Okay.
Now. Should be live on the talk. But just let me know if we aren't. Okay, I think we are. Yeah, I actually just saw that, J. Ray. Like, I didn't know about it until I just saw it on TikTok. It's crazy. It's horrible. That's just a horrible situation.
It is a horrible situation. It is. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome
Hello. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. New phone, who dis? What's up? Breaking.
Hey.
I actually read it as new phone, who dis without.
You knew it.
I knew it. I didn't even have to read
your correction.
Your correction. I knew what you were trying to say.
So, there are the start of the TikTok spring sale. There are coupons. Teams are discounted on top of 15% off 50 something dollars. So you can get multiple teams because I know there's some cheaper teams in here.
Hey.
So
TikTok
15%
coupons.
off.
15% off coupons.
Thank you, Colin, for the follow.
15% off coupons. And this is a Mosaic Blaster case break. We got all of them. Look at them all.
Welcome in, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. And if you're just joining, we have a case break of 2023 Mosaic Cellos. There are TikTok coupons in the TikTok shop, 15% off, $59. So if you can grab a couple cheaper teams. Oh, bar none breaking. Bar none. For sure. For sure.
But what's the question of the
day? Thank you, Legend, for the follow. Thanks everyone for hopping in. We just hopped on.
Oh, I got a good question.
Okay.
I got a good question.
What's your question?
It is which team ruined your bracket? Like which team that lost early just absolutely flunked your bracket?
Auburn.
I'm gonna say BYU was the first team that I had a couple teams flunk mine. BYU, Auburn, and Kentucky. I'm there with you. Kentucky, I had Kentucky pretty far.
Oh, I guess Kentucky. Yeah.
I honestly I need to stop trusting in Kentucky. They always fumble in March, but every year I trust them.
Breaking. That's good.
They have so much talent. I'm third in my pool. I'm also third in my pool. I was first forever. Like, basically the whole round of 64 and 32, I was in first. And then at the end, a couple of my BYU, Auburn picks, Kentucky kind of screwed me over.
Sir Conroy picked up the Chiefs. Thank you.
Thank you. Picked my logos and colors. Hey,
that's awesome.
That honestly, it works. Third mine as well.
Big deer.
Who do y'all have winning it all? I was very stressed out this past weekend because I have Houston winning it all, and that Houston Texas A&M game was insane. It was probably one of the best games of college basketball I've watched in a while. Illinois,
by
really?
Colors. He picked by colors.
Hey, I mean, I could see Illinois making it pretty far. They're going to have a tough matchup against Iowa State, though.
Colin, thanks for sharing the live.
It's a tough matchup for them. But I'm Big Ten strong now. Michigan wasn't in it, so I'm Big Ten strong. I'm rooting for Big Ten teams. 3 of my Final 4 intact. I'm there with you, breaking. Auburn was the only one of my Final 4 that did not make it. But my other Final 4 is Houston, North Carolina, and Creighton, and they're all in it. I knew Creighton was going to make another run.
Tennessee, UConn, Houston, and Arizona.
Hey, Tennessee, the Tennessee-Creighton game I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to the Tennessee-Creighton game.
Hey, Stinky.
I didn't do a bracket, so my bracket is perfect. Oh, you didn't fill out a bracket? How could you not fill out at least one bracket?
Stinky, come on.
Just fill out one.
Kurt, your Final 4 is
you know what? Respect. What's your Final 4? I mean, honestly, this year, the top teams, every 1 and 2 seed made it.
That's true.
To the Sweet 16, which doesn't happen very often. So, I hope Alabama's making it to the Elite Eight. Yeah, they're going to have a hard matchup against North Carolina. North Carolina is a rough matchup for Bama. Arizona, UConn, Duke, and Gonzaga. Whew. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's some games. You're very tuned into these games. You picked Duke to win it all. We'll find out. Duke, Houston, sorry. Duke, Houston's going to be a really good game. Duke just has so much NBA talent, but Houston is just the better team, better coach team and everything. She your mom? Yes. I picked Houston to win it all. So did I. I was stressing. The fact that Houston won that overtime game against Texas A&M is absolutely insane. What's the question of the day? It was, what team ruined your bracket? Like, what team did you have going far in your bracket that absolutely fumbled? Which, most of the answers have been Kentucky, which, same, or Auburn, same. Mine was BYU. I had BYU really far, and they fumbled my bracket from the start. Like, second game of the day. You should be stressed. All of them. JD, who do you have winning, JD? Oof. Yep, same. Texas. Hey, I was rooting for Texas. Texas has a lot of good players. I hope some of them come back. Obviously, Max Abmas won't. But I'm hoping. And then I doubt. I don't know if Dylan Mitchell will. I don't know. Texas has a lot of talent on that team. The team that wins. Okay, JD. The team that wins. So you're probably a UConn. You probably picked UConn or Houston. or North Carolina or Purdue. Caitlin Clark. Hey, you know what? Hey, women's bracket. Hey. Actually, you know what's funny is my women's bracket, after the first day, I was still perfect in the women's bracket. And then, but I had Michigan winning it all, which Michigan was like an 8 seed. Obviously, I did that for fun. I had Michigan winning it all. So, I actually picked the MTSU upset because MTSU is close to here. So I was like, I might as well just pick them.
Might as well.
You're perfect in the women's?
Perfect. Nice. Hey. Paul, thanks for picking up the Rams in this. Again, this is a full case of 2023 Blasters. There are TikTok shop coupons for over $59. So I know there are teams less than that, but just pick up a couple teams and get 15% off.
There you go. I have South Carolina to win it all. That's a pretty safe choice. I mean, they did go undefeated, and it doesn't really look like a team's touching them.
Hey, the one and only, how are you? Can we see the jar of candy? No, you may not. I admitted yesterday I ate a lot of that candy.
Oh, yeah, I did see it. It was like half gone.
It was over half gone.
No, it's over half gone.
It's over half gone.
But I'm hoping, honestly, this year there's not really many Cinderellas this year. I'm kind of sad. I wish there was like one. Like, obviously, there's NC State, which is their 11th seed. I think they're the lowest seed in it. And I'm rooting for them to beat Marquette. I think that would be so funny. DJ Burns going crazy. I'm rooting for NC State. But cannot say Marquette was a great matchup for them. Rami, thank you for the follow. Oh, Evan doesn't watch basketball. That's okay. Hey.
Romy, thanks for the follow.
March Madness is just fun. Like, even if you don't enjoy basketball, March Madness is still entertaining, or at least the first 2 days are entertaining. I mean, obviously, I'm a big basketball fan, so obviously, it's my favorite playoff out of any sport is March Madness for sure. Like, the amount of time I spent in this room just sitting on the couch and watching all these games. Insane. I sat there for like 10 hours each day, just watching every single game.
Yeah, good thing you didn't have your, like, a step tracker on.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Gonzaga looks sneaky. Good. I agree with you there, Christian. So in my original bracket, I had Gonzaga to the Elite Eight, beating Purdue. But then after, like, I made like my main one, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's going to be a good game. I have Purdue in the Elite Eight, losing to Creighton, but Creighton's my team. I think Creighton's making the Final Four out of that region. Zach, thank you for the follow.
Thanks, Zach.
Purdue is a different... Yeah, I know. This is the best Purdue team. This is the best team they've had around Edey for sure. This is the best team they've had around him. And he's the best player in the country. Honestly, if Purdue's going to win it all, it has to be this year. It has to be this year. Last year, Zach Edey, it has to be this year.
So we just hopped on for the afternoon, and then we have another team off the board. I'm waiting for it to come through. So this is a case break.
Case break of Mosaic.
Pick your team, and there are TikTok shop coupons. Be sure to grab those.
But I'm very excited for the games.
When do they start up again? Hey, Mr. Hard.
Start up Thursday. So I will be tuned into all those games.
Yes, you will.
Oh, what's up, Mr. Hard?
Ronnie, we're going to see how the afternoon goes. We may We may do another one, not sure. But we're starting with this one because everyone loves a case break.
Oh, yeah, JD. Mr. Hard, the Master Ball Pikachu got a 10, JD. The Master Ball Pikachu got a 10, which that is huge for that card. I don't even know where you are, JD. Are you in Twitch or
He hops around.
TikTok? But yeah, that Master Ball Pikachu got a 10, and I pulled it. Let's go. I pulled the Master Ball Pikachu. I'll take that and be very proud that I pulled that. Where's OG? OG is not here. I usually I stream a lot in the afternoons. So
Noah's our afternoon streamer.
I stream a lot in the afternoons. OG will... Are you guys streaming today?
Yes.
Okay, the OG will be on the other app tonight. It's nice to say. What's up, David? How are you doing? Are you having a good day, David? I hope you're having a good day. But we have a Mosaic Blaster case break right here. You can hit all of the case hits: Genesis, Honeycomb, Fluorescent, Stained Glass. You can hit them all in these blasters if we're lucky. We can hit a couple, honestly. We can hit a couple. I felt like it was a good submission. Pumped the God Pack. Yeah, that's true. When I was looking, I mean, obviously there's a couple of them that were a little upsetting. Like the Glaceon getting a 7. That's ridiculous. Like when I pulled that card was not a 7. Like that card was better than a 7. I'll buy that off of you. I'll buy it off of you. I'll buy the 7 off of you just because I'm like, I pulled it. I might as well. But, and then not all the SIR Charizards got 10, which I was like, that's stupid. Just give them a 10. Just give them a 10 at this point. But yeah, most of them did pretty well. And then the Jolteon and Flareon got a 10. The Eevee got a 10. That's big. That's good. The Rayquaza V Altart got a freaking 9. That's stupid. And there's a couple annoying grades, but overall it was a pretty good submission. How many did you send in? He sent in like, I think 48 cards.
How many cards are in the case? There's 20, Preston, there's 20 blasters in a case.
20 of these. I have them, they're all here. 20 of these. On Fanatics. 48 on that one. Yeah, and do you still have another one, right, Mr. Hard? There are 148. Oh, okay, yep. 148 in your second one. Yep, that's insane.
Wow. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, hey, J-Ray, he's been stacking up on the Pokemon, and then there is some One Piece cards that he's getting graded to. Yeah, he's
C. Wispy picked up the Seahawks.
Looking for some Charbonnet JSN action.
The Dude, the Panthers.
Hey, Brycey Mingo.
The one and only Steelers.
Heyo. Thank you, everyone. 30 out of 48. 10s. Hey. And Mr. Hard's a Pokemon. He's converted to Pokemon in One Piece.
He's a Pokemon collector, huh?
Or yeah.
Or flipper.
Pokemon
flipper.
He's definitely a flipper. Hey, second break with 238. Hey, thank you.
Nice. Welcome. I know you've been around a long time.
Should I put up the overlay?
You can. There's about... Chris, yes, go ahead. Lift up your thing. So, Chris, I also see you. I was wrong, Chris. I guess you would have got the Chargers. Was my guess. I was going to guess. I like to guess what teams people get.
I would have.
I knew. Arnold, thank you for picking up the Patriots.
Mr. Hart said, hey, I'll be holding / trading up most of it. Hey.
That's right. Yes. So it's 15% off over $59, and you can combine, like if you want to get, 2 or 3 of the lower mid-price teams, you can get the 15% off.
Yes.
Of course.
Coupons.
Those don't come around every day. So, thank you, TikTok.
Coupons are very clutch.
When's the last time you've used a coupon?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a while. I usually use the TikTok coupons.
Oh, yeah.
But
Nice.
actual
One only.
coupons? No. I don't use actual coupons.
If someone hits a micro of Herbie, Chris is a buyer. That's right. So, did you eat lunch today?
I did. I had some, or breakfast-ish. I had some Jimmy Dean bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Okay.
And just some, other, mini snacks.
You a snack your lunch?
Yeah, I just kind of snack.
Yeah. Okay. Anything but KP for you. We will do our best. Watch, it's going to be some huge KP card. Oh, the one and only. So, what's everyone having for lunch? Because I have not eaten lunch today.
You should get on that.
Well, I'm streaming, so. What's for lunch for everybody today?
What? Yeah, what's on the menu?
Oh, J Ray, I had to meet my boss today or tomorrow. He lives by Publix, so I said tomorrow. Hey, Platty. My answer is always Chipotle. Okay, Carolyn, I do love myself some Chipotle. I did the one and only. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. I do love Chipotle. It's just not convenient. It's not far. It's just not convenient for me. Hamburger Heaven, an omelet. Pimento cheese and crackers. Qdoba. We don't have a Qdoba.
We don't have a Qdoba
around here. Now, is Qdoba better than Chipotle?
I don't know.
Those of you who have both.
I have no idea.
Those of you who have both. I've heard. I love Chipotle, the rice, though.
Christian said yes.
And Carolyn said no.
That's expected.
I do like the rice because I like the white rice rather than whatever. I don't know what Qdoba does for rice. Okay. Got another team off the board. Who do we think it is?
Who do we think?
Let's guess.
Texans. Oh, they're already
Texans.
Gone. Oh, the Texans
Josh
are
picked up
gone.
the Vikings.
Vikings?
JJ.
Hey, you know what? Hey, looks like JJ... I actually saw today that JJ's now the favorite to go to the Commanders.
Really?
Which I'm like, huh? I'm a Michigan fan. JJ, I will immediately be... I'm already a JJ fanboy. But when I heard that, I was like, that has to be smokescreen. That has to be smokescreen. Noah, how's your bracket looking? If you take out Auburn, BYU, and Kentucky, it's actually looking pretty good if you take out those 3 teams.
Josh, welcome. Welcome. Now, you bought... who did I say you bought?
Vikings.
Vikings. Are the Vikings your team? As we used to say, who you go for? Do you go for them? Are they your team?
Burgundy isn't your color. What's burgundy?
Burgundy is what Commander's color is.
Oh, yeah.
Same for the jersey. They are nice. So Josh, how are you feeling about your
QB situation? Your QB situation.
Your QB situation.
Letty Daddy, yeah. My East region, especially in the bracket's so messed up. I had BYU and Auburn in my Elite Eight, and both of them lost in the first round.
Frank, thanks for picking up the
And
Giants.
I'm in a league for money too, so it's just that East region might have screwed me over to win it all. Because like besides that, I am going. I'm doing really well. Besides that East region,
Christian. But they haven't always been. You're happy to move on. Okay.
and as a Vikings fan, is there a quarterback out of the top 4 that you'd want? Because I've heard that JJ is going to go to you, but I also heard the Commanders now want JJ, which I don't believe. But we're Michigan fans, or I'm like a diehard Michigan fan, so obviously I really like JJ.
And you'd rather him at the Commanders than the Vikings.
I'm good with him on any team. I will support any team he goes to.
You're going to wear purple?
Even as a Lions fan, I will support. I don't know. I will support JJ wherever he goes. Growing up is realizing that my Patriots are truly one of the worst teams in the NFL. Hey, who do you want? Who are you wanting at 3, Christian? Are you wanting Jaden Daniels? Are you wanting Drake May? JJ was the best quarterback on third down. Yeah, exactly. Hey, when they needed him, JJ's clutch. But I think JJ to the Commanders is smoke screen. I truly believe that. I truly don't believe they're picking him. I'd be shocked if they pick JJ.
So thanks for everyone just hopping in. We have a full case of 2023 Mosaic Blasters. Noah unloaded it on Twitch and YouTube, seal case. What we like about these is you can get all of the case hits that you can from the hobbies. Your stained glass, your Genesis, your micro mosaics, your autos. I'm missing, the fluorescent.
I don't know if you said honeycomb.
Honeycomb. I forgot honeycomb. The other JJ. Can the Vikings have 2 JJs?
They can. JJ throwing the JJ. Come on now. That's fire. That sounds fire.
Yes, and normally, what's been our average? 4 per case? I mean, on average.
It's probably around 4.
But we've had
4 or
9,
5.
10.
Yeah, we've had a lot.
12 before. We've had some massive packs. Thank you, Hudson's. 4 to 11. Okay. J Ray keeps track. Thank you, Hudson, for the share.
Thank you.
We just hopped on today. We just popped in.
We have a Mosaic case break. 1 pack before Genesis. That did happen.
That's right. That was awesome.
What's y'all's personal favorite case hit out of these?
Ooh, good question.
I like the honeycomb the most. I'd have to say honeycomb for me.
I like the micro mosaics. I think those are pretty cool. With all the little dots.
I'd have to say honeycomb or fluorescent. I like both of those a
Oh, the
lot.
fluorescents are nice. You like the orange or the blue fluorescents?
Orange.
Genesis.
Genesis, yeah.
Yeah, those are sharp.
White sparkle. That's very fair. I like the hedgehog. Okay, J-Ray. Are you a Sonic the Hedgehog fan? Because I know there's another movie. They're coming out with like a third of those movies, which I cannot believe there's 3 of them. Which I'm not surprised because I have watched all 3 of or the other 2, so I will definitely watch it. Just surprised. Sega Genesis.
Sega. Like the hedgehog. Sega. You never played Sega, did you?
I played it on my phone. There used to be like you could play the old Sonic games on your phone, and I remember doing that.
Yeah. Sega. Hey, MH, how are you?
Is that your mom? Yes, it is. It is.
That's right. The ding, 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 ding. Yes, MH. This is 238 Cards account. Typically, 238 and I stream on this account. Noah streams in the evening. Noah streams in the afternoon, and I help him.
There you go.
Occasionally. He sometimes says he has different helpers. He does. It's our son, so can't deny.
I can't deny.
Can't deny paternity on that one.
I'm a younger, better looking version. Yeah, there you go, J Ray. I didn't even read your message. I just said that on my own. That's funny. I was just saying that on my own.
And if you are checking out this shop, there are TikTok coupons, 15% off. So you go, you have to claim your coupon, and then it's 15% off of $59. But I believe if you have multiple teams, like if you pick, a couple of the cheaper teams, it'll work. And it should be right in the deals.
We are almost halfway.
No, not quite. Well, we're always almost halfway.
I don't know. What do we consider almost halfway?
18 is my almost halfway.
But we had got a mosaic case break right in front of you. You can hit all the case hits. You can hit all of them. We usually hit a couple of them. You've sold one. Did you hand me something?
Nope. I'm making a note right there.
But I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday afternoon. I hope everyone had some good stuff to eat or going to have some good stuff to eat. I hope everyone's bracket is not completely busted, which everyone's is at this point. Because there are no perfect bracket. I'll just show you what it says. Don't forget TikTok.
So, but we need to prop them.
15%.
There we go.
Boom. Look at that.
Boom. There you go.
My big loss was Oregon. Yeah, I have Creighton in my Final Four, so. But Oregon was, Couisnard is a dog. That dude was going crazy. Couisnard dropped like 40 the first game and then went crazy the second game.
Did you, Platty? Were you thinking big? Let me see. Our giveaway button is not working. Let me see if it's back.
Yeah, and Dante were the only two. Yeah, that was old. And it's hard to go against a team like Creighton, especially when only two of your players are popping off, because Creighton has it has a big three. Of the four of their point guards, that little dude, that dude is crazy. That dude's actually really good. I really like him. And then the other three are all NBA players. It's hard to beat a team like that. It's tough to win two guys versus a big three. Yeah, especially a big three that's that good. Like, all three of those players will be NBA players. And then when their point guards hitting those tough threes too, it's hard to win.
Yeah, it's not. It's giving me some weird error, and it has been for a while. I've been trying to work with TikTok on it. Why it's not working. So there's not an easy way for us to do that now.
But I'm very excited. I'm going to be most locked into that Creighton, the Creighton Tennessee game. I'm going to be super locked into.
Sam, thanks for picking up the 49ers.
Thank you, Sam. And then a lot of people are already transferring, have entered the transfer portal. A lot of coaches are already getting hired and fired. It's a lot of moves. I know the West Virginia coach got fired, and then the Drake coach is now the West Virginia's coach. DeFreeze is now that. And then obviously Michigan fired Juwan and then hired Dusty May, the FAU coach. I was very happy about that personally. I was very happy about that. Hopefully he can bring some of their FAU players. Give me John L. Davis. Come on, come to Michigan. Come play in the Big Ten. Same with the big man, Golden. I think that's his last name. I'm blanking. Gosh, I bring both of them and bring the other guard as well. Bring the whole FAU team. It'd be an improvement. I was
always.
No, there was a time where Michigan had a 5-year consecutive streak of making the Sweet 16. Like, Michigan made the Sweet 16 5 years in a row. It's been rough though. Ooh. It's been rough though. It has been a rough last 2 years for the Michigan fans, basketball wise. How about Ohio State in basketball and football? Ohio State in football is always going to be good. Ohio State in basketball, they probably could have made it this year, but they didn't. I don't know. Jeff, they will be. They did some last night, and I'm assuming they will tonight as well.
Okay. Jeff, the release day is tomorrow. We had some first off the line we ran yesterday. We only have a couple left, but tomorrow is the big day. We'll have more.
Big day.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey, they're good in the NIT. Is Indiana State still in the NIT? Because I'm rooting for them to win that NIT. They should have been in. I get that they didn't have many quad 1 wins, and it was... I get all that stuff, but I would have liked to see Indiana State at least in the first 4. I would have liked to see Indiana State in. And
Stinky, yes. Noah saw the video of me. Fanatics, Jeff.
I did see that, Stinky. That was a good. That was funny. That was because Bingo. I was just like hanging out with him, and sometimes Bingo will just leave the room or like leave and just do his own thing, which obviously he's a dog. And then I heard him barking, and I didn't know what he was barking at. So just to find out it was here, it was really funny.
Kevin, I'm loving your videos. They're making me laugh. So this afternoon, like for those of you hopping in, hey Jared, Case Break, Mosaic, Blasters, and there are TikTok Shop coupons. Be sure to claim those. Oh, I know. What is that? You're famous. You're famous, Kevin. So what have you been watching, Noah, lately?
What have I been watching?
Are you in a show?
I actually, so I've been biking, or like I bought a stationary bike and I do it like every night. And during that I watch the animated Clone Wars series. Okay. I've been rewatching it, and
you watch those a lot.
It is really good. But movie wise, I'm a big movie guy, so I've been watching a lot of movies. I watched No Country for Old Men yesterday, and that movie was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal movie. It made me want to rewatch Breaking Bad too. Like, I want to rewatch Breaking Bad soon. No, I think Ohio State is going to win the NIT tournament. No. Give me Indiana State. Actually, I don't even know. Oh, wait, let me see. NIT. So Georgia and Ohio State play today, and then Cincinnati and Indiana State play also today.
So is the NIT tournament going on now?
It is going on now. It's games today. I'm rooting for either the winner of the Cincinnati-Indiana State game. I hope wins it all, because I have some of my buddies go to Cincinnati. So I'm rooting for one of them.
Tyler. Fam Jam, how are you?
Hello, Tyler. How are you?
How you doing, Ty? How's work treating you? Is it cold in Michigan?
That's a good question. Probably, I'd assume. Oh, just sitting at the desk. Tyler, I know since you're such a big sports guy, did you make a bracket? I know you're like the biggest sports guy I know, right? Kind of cold recently, but rainy today. Warming up. Hey, we love to hear it.
Nice.
We
hey,
love
Nicole.
to hear it.
How are you, Nicole?
I know, Stinky. That dude, like, when I watch like movies like that, usually like a dude like Anton is like I think super cool, but like that dude was like genuinely like that dude was freaking me out. Like I'm like I was scared. I was like, what if a dude like him just like sitting behind me and I have no idea? Like that dude was a great villain. Or I don't even know if he was a villain. Was he the protagonist? Like I couldn't even tell if he was the protagonist, because part of me thinks like next time I watch that movie, I just need to watch it as him being the main character and not Josh Brolin's character.
Oh my.
How are you, Nicole?
Tyler, are you still here? Or did you leave?
He just said what's up and leaves.
Yeah.
That's what Zoe does.
Enjoying your day off. Nice, Nicole. So we just have a PYT. There are TikTok shop coupons, 15% off, $50, $59 or something. So you can grab a couple teams or grab one of the bigger teams. Yeah, Tyler left. Tyler didn't want to hang.
Yeah, that's what Zoe does. She'll come and say hi, respond to one question, and then leave.
Yeah.
But we have a Mosaic case break. You see him grab for a quarter. Time to run. Exactly, for real. And I liked how he didn't like just kill every single person just because he's a psychopath. Like he was just like, I appreciated that he let some people live. I think, I don't actually know. I think he did, which I appreciate.
Are you talking about Breaking Bad?
No, I'm talking about
in the
Country
show
for Old Men.
Oh, okay.
It's a really good movie. I really like that.
I have not seen it.
It's a very good movie.
I've definitely heard about it.
A lot of famous people.
Yeah.
You got Woody Harrelson, Josh Brolin, and then I always forget the dude who plays Anton, but he's in everything. That dude's in everything. Just bought the 2-box Pokemon ETB for my boys. Will that ship without ripping? Oh.
Is that on
Breaks?
the other account, on the Breaks account?
So question, do you think he...
Are you sure it was our account? I don't know if we have that.
I don't know if we have that
I don't
either.
think we have that. Because, Sin, though, sometimes when you're going in shops, they throw you into other people's shops.
Stinky, I'm going to say she is not alive. I don't think she's alive. It's because he walked out of the house and looked at his feet. I'm assuming for blood. So I'm assuming she's not alive, but
yeah, Sin, check to see, because I don't think we're not selling it on this account, and I don't think the Breaks account, I think they only have packs.
Stinky, I would have wished he did, but I have a feeling he did not. I'm just, after watching that and he walked out of the house, I was like, that's done for. But that was a really good movie. I need to rewatch it, even though I just watched it. That's already a movie I want to rewatch, but I'll wait a little bit. Maybe I'll watch it with Zoe. I don't know if I feel like she would not like that movie though. Me and her have like opposite movie tastes. But we have a Mosaic case break. TikTok has a 15% off coupon for orders of over $59. So you can get more than one team and then get 15% off. J-Ray, it's No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men. Came out in like 2007. There's a lot of famous people in it. But it's a really good movie. Like it's a really really well made movie. I've seen it multiple times, and it's one of those movies I will stop and watch if I see it. Yeah. I don't necessarily like rewatching movies because there are so many movies I haven't seen that I'd rather just watch a new movie instead of rewatching it. But that's one of those movies where I like already want to rewatch it, and I want to like really really watch it again. Because the first time you watch movies, you're really, or me personally, the first time I watch a movie, like I'm really like I like overanalyze everything because I'm just trying to pick up on every little detail and stuff like that. And I think the second time I watch a movie, I can just watch it instead of trying to overanalyze everything. And that's why, me personally, I don't know if anyone's seen Dune Part 2. The first time I saw Dune Part 2, I didn't like some things about it. I thought some of the dialogue was a little like, I was like, really? And then after I rewatched it, I was like, wow, that was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Oh, then you're fine. I figured when you said the ETB, I'm like, we haven't had ETBs.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad you got a good deal on that.
But we have a Mosaic Blaster case break. You can hit all the case hits out of these blasters. You can hit Honeycomb, Genesis, Stained Glass, Fluorescent. I'm
missing
some.
You can get autos, Micro Mosaics.
Micro Mosaic.
C Bougie picked up a couple teams.
Thank you, C Bougie.
Ravens and Eagles.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
thank you.
We'll get this afternoon. Got a couple more teams off the board. We are officially halfway full, Donnie.
Officially halfway full.
Thanks, Donnie, for picking up the Bengals and Chargers. I see what you did there. He bundled and saved. Bundled and saved. Hola.
Hola.
You can bundle and save in TikTok Shop today. How you doing, Jose?
How are you doing? How is everyone doing? How are the 238s doing today? The 238s are doing well. We're doing well. How are you doing?
Michael, did you pick up the Falcons? Yep. Michael picked up the Falcons. We are over halfway full.
Over halfway full. Over halfway full. All right, Stinky, good luck at your appointment.
Okay, Stinky, have a great day.
Homesick.
We'll check you later.
Oh, I'm sorry, Donnie. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better.
Oh, Donnie.
I hope
that's a bummer.
I hope you just chill, watch some movies. Just chill.
Just chill with the 238s.
Just chill with the 238s. Put on a movie.
That's right. It's downhill from here. So, what level of sick do y'all take to not go to work? Like, do you have to have a fever? Do you have to be coughing? Like, I know a lot of people will. Or do you take any excuse not to work? I'm not saying, Donnie, I'm not saying you're not sick. I'm just saying, where is your threshold of sick? Noah works for us, so Noah works
I really...
when he's sick.
Yeah, I really don't get many days
He has
off.
to have the fever.
I have to have a fever or like a really bad...
If you feel
not to
contagious. No, I'm not calling him weak. No days off. Michael never takes a day off.
Yeah, Michael, I'm there with you. I really don't get many sick days.
Donnie, that too. That would make it... Yes. If you have a stomach bug,
Oh, that's the worst.
that's
Yeah.
yes, you can't go
That's
to
the
work like
worst.
that. TC Sports, thanks. Spicy Sports Breaks, thanks for the follow. Okay, so we have Aaron. 2 more teams off the board. Aaron picked up the Broncos, and Colt picked up the Jags. And don't forget, there are 15% off TikTok coupons that over $59. But if there's not a $59 team, grab 2, bundle and save. Major, thanks for the follow.
Bundle and save.
Bundle and save. Isn't that what commercial? There's an insurance commercial that says that. Bundle,
Progressive?
yeah, bundle your home and auto,
Yeah.
your
that's
home and auto
progressive.
insurance.
That's progressive.
I have not been in J Ray. Actually, this is no sustenance. Well, besides, I did have protein
No sustenance. That sounds just bad.
drink and coffee today. So there's 13 teams left in the shop. We have the Bears, Packers, Browns, Washington, Cowboys, Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Saints, Cardinals, Raiders, and Titans. So a couple big chaser teams and a couple of the value teams.
Well, I have some news for people who like the show Hard Knocks.
Okay,
If you know the show Hard Knocks.
I do.
NFL's Brian something says in-season Hard Knocks will now focus on an entire division instead of just one team.
Interesting. What division?
It says the division has not been decided yet. But that's the in-season Hard Knocks. So I think the preseason will still focus on one team, but the in-season one will now focus on an entire division instead of like this year it was the Dolphins. So instead of the Dolphins, they would do that whole AFC East.
So do we know who the?
We don't. All right, no, we don't know what the Hard Knocks team is. But it has to be someone who's not very. I could see the Bears.
Well, Donnie just said it has to be AFC North with all the moves.
I could definitely see the Bears being the preseason
or AFC South.
or the Commander. Or it's gonna be one of those teams who got a quarterback. I guarantee. I'm not going to say I guarantee it, but I would assume it's one of the teams who got a new quarterback. Or I could see the Colts. The Colts would be a fun one. But did they make the? No, did they make the playoffs? Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I know the answer to that question.
I am so. I totally. That's one thing I'm bad at. Steelers would be great. Steelers would be interesting. That is true. I would be interested in that. They missed our last. Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a good
Colts
question.
would be interesting because I know that there's some requirements that like you have to do. Like if you make the playoffs, you don't have to be in it. It's like something. There's like some stuff. Steelers and the quarterback. Browns bringing in Judy, and everybody quote unquote loves Lamar and Burrow coming back. I'm curious about how they do the division thing. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that seems cool.
They don't owe Russ anything. If Field outplays him, he's gonna
Do you think that would happen, J Ray? That would be crazy.
Jerry, if I were to put my money down, if I was going to put money down, I would expect Russ to start the season. If I was going to put money on it,
You too, Bill.
I would expect Russ to start.
I mean, yes. You would think.
You would think, but how many
Donnie,
games, though?
yes.
Depends. It just depends what their tolerance is. Because if Russ has a bad game, every Steelers fan's gonna be like, just start Justin Fields. And it's just a cycle. Like if Russ goes in and plays well but has one bad game, all those fans are gonna be start Justin Fields. And then if Justin Fields starts some games and starts playing really bad, they're gonna be like, put in Russell Wilson. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be
It's going to be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess of a quarterback room. Russell will be more likely to start. I agree. We need Russell as a vet for leadership. Yeah, I totally agree. Start them both. 2 quarterback sets. That would be something. I mean, you could, especially with Justin Fields with how mobile he is. Heck, we rode Pickett for 2. Donnie, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, if you guys put up with Pickett for 2 years, I'm sure you can put Russ in there.
Russ could put them both out in the field.
That would actually be funny if they ran some sets like that, and then because Justin Fields can throw the ball or he can just run because he's fast. They're both better than Pickett. I completely agree with that. You started Mitch, yeah, and you started Mason Rudolph in a playoff game, so it's rough. They already announced Russ the starter. Yeah, that's the right choice. That's the right choice.
But, Donnie, as a Steelers fan, how long will it stay that way?
Until he has one bad game and the Steelers and all the Steelers fans call for his head. That's how long it'll last. Steelers Nation was making fun of me for offloading $7,000 on Kenny Pickett PC last October.
Oh.
Hey, that's a good choice. You made a good decision. Sell the quarterbacks before...
Nice one and only.
Stuff like that happens.
That was smart.
Personally, I don't think they needed to announce it. I agree. They could probably just wait till training camp and see who plays better and then announce it later. At least give Justin Fields a chance. But I think starting Russ would be a much better idea. Uncle Phil, thank you for the follow.
So we have down to 13 teams left. This is a full case, 20 blasters.
20 blasters.
Of Mosaic
it goes up.
Blasters, 2023.
You can hit all the case hits in these. You can hit all of them. Look at Jordan Love. Exactly. I think Russ will be there. Hey. Is that Uncle Phil from Bel Air?
Or from Duck Dynasty. There's a lot of Uncle Phils.
Yeah.
Who has an Uncle Phil? I don't have an Uncle Phil.
I don't have an Uncle Phil. Also, I love football. We love football too. We love football too. We love football too.
So what NFL team do you think is going to be the most surprising? Like this coming year.
Like a team that's going to be better than you think they'll be?
Yes.
I got one. The Los Angeles Chargers. Everyone thinks they're going to suck because they traded everyone, but I genuinely believe that they will have a better record next year than they did this year. I don't care who they got rid of. Herbert's going to make any receiver good. They're going to draft someone. That's also probably a Michigan fan in me talking how I have a lot of faith in Jim Harbaugh, so I think the Chargers will be better than what everyone expects them to be.
Hi, Joshua. The Browns? You think the Browns are going to?
I can see the Browns. If Deshaun gets some of his Houston swagger back. Not all the swagger, though. Just the football playing swagger. The same or better. I think the Chargers will have a better record next year. I'm not saying they're going to be like... they're going to win the division. Obviously, they're not. They have Patrick Mahomes in their division.
Who's Joshua? You think he's up there? Donnie sent another.
Oh wait, does anyone realize that Russ is basically the same stat over the last 2 years as it cut off?
Oh, he said that. No, Russ. I think Russ will be. He just said they have the same. He has the same.
Yeah, Jay Ray. Mahomes is all right. Like he's an all right quarterback. Yeah,
I gotta go answer.
He's all right. What are you doing? We're doing a football break. So you buy a team. All the teams that are available are up there. And then we open all of the packs that are in all these boxes. And then every single card that has your player like on your team, you get that card. Over the last 2 years. Are you saying he's the same? He's around had the same stats as T-Law, Herbert, and Baker. Russ? Hey, I'm not a Russ hater. Mine's Nick Chubb. Hey, we love Nick Chubb. Hopefully he comes back healthy. From that pretty not fun looking injury. Very similar. I mean, I think a lot of people have been hating on Trevor Lawrence. Like, I've seen a lot of people hate on Trevor Lawrence and tell me, like, saying he's overrated, he sucks, which I'm not there. Like, I don't think T-Law I don't think he's reached his potential yet. He's still young. Herbert's great. Baker, add Chubb to another reason Hard Knocks will be the AFC North. That's true. Stats mean nothing. Kirk Cousins has plenty of stats and nothing to show for it. I can agree with you there. I mean, stats, if people use stats, 20, yes, thank you, J-Ray. If people use stats in an argument about what's the better player is, I'm like, really? Like, there's so much thing that goes into stats. Like, there's so many different things. Like, I don't know. Like, one of the biggest things, I can't believe it, I don't want to bring it back to him, but I'm going to bring it back to him. One of the biggest critiques on JJ is he doesn't have the stats. You know what stat he does have that doesn't matter about anything else? He has a national championship. Like, I know he doesn't have the counting stats, but, like, he has the wins. He has the national championship. Like, sorry his counting stats aren't as good as any other of those top quarterback. Any other quarterback. Or any of the top quarterbacks. The player situation matters so much. You can have good stats and be considered a failure. I completely agree. I completely agree with that. Can I go on Madden? I'll show you. Yeah, I mean, if you want to play some Madden, go ahead and play some Madden. We have
13?
13 teams left. All the teams that are available are up here. We got the Bears, Packers, Browns, Commanders, Cowboys, Bills, Jets, Dolphins, Buccaneers, Saints, Titans, Cardinals, and Raiders. We still got some good teams with some good chasers left.
Yeah, so then the TikTok coupons are over $59. So I think you have to pick up 2 teams to get the coupon, but you're bundling and saving.
Who does OBJ go to? He was supposed to be the game wrecker in Bolt. I think he goes... at this point, OBJ, he's great. He had a great prime. He's not what he used to be anymore. Like, as a kid, obviously, as younger me, I loved him, but I think wherever he goes, he won't make a big impact anywhere he goes. Like, he's not going to be a wide receiver 1 or 2 on any team he goes to. I think him in Miami would be cool. I think him along Tyreek and Waddle would be cool. How many boxes we got in it? This is a break with 20 Mosaic Blasters. 20 of them.
It was a full sealed case.
It's a full sealed case.
20 boxes. I don't know how you can do that.
Are you talking about on Madden?
Yes.
I don't think you can on here. You can. Unless you go live.
Big Bob, thanks for the follow.
That's so sad because he went crazy. Yeah, if he didn't tear his ACL in that Super Bowl, he would probably still be a very relevant receiver because he was having a great Super Bowl, but it's rough. I love OBJ. I've always, as a kid, he was like, obviously every kid loved him, but it's sad to see his career really take a strong dip down. But he had a good career. Very, very successful career. He won a Super Bowl. The way Travis yelled at his coach was not right. Are you talking about in the Super Bowl? Yeah, a lot of people was not a fan of that.
C Bougie also picked up the Dolphins. Thank you.
Thank you, C Bougie.
So we're down to 12.
It's so sad to see players have that. Yeah, exactly. Like it's sad, especially players you've grown up loving. Like for me, when I was younger, one of my favorite players is or he still is Aaron Rodgers. I love watching Aaron Rodgers play, but I'm not sure I don't know how 40-year-old A-Rod coming off a torn ACL is gonna play. Like, I personally, I thought he just should have retired. Like, I get he's trying to go for another Super Bowl, but I personally think he should have just retired. I mean, he should have just retired after last year after he tore his ACL. I was like, you should just retire. Like, you already won a Super Bowl, 4 MVPs. You're already considered one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Just retire before you have a really bad season. Should TJ Watt have won? Oh, gosh. Don't bring that. There's so many people that get really heated about that DPOY conversation. I don't want to talk about it. Joshua, we are all Lions fans. We are Lions fans.
Yes, and that's all I'll say, Donnie said.
The Jets could be legit. I completely agree. I think if he plays well, they already got Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams, but I don't know, Mike Williams coming off a torn ACL. I hope he plays well. I personally think they should draft another young receiver in this draft, like draft in the second round. I think they should give Aaron Rodgers all the weapons they can get while they still have them. I think, and their defense is amazing. I think they could be good. Yeah, I know, Joshua. Everyone was hoping the Lions would win. And it was the same the other way. Everyone was hoping the Ravens were going to beat the Chiefs. Everyone was hoping, or I'm not going to say everyone, but most people were hoping for a Lions-Ravens Super Bowl. What do you think of the Steelers picking up Quez Watkins? Oh, I didn't even see that. I mean...
Thanks for the follow, Jez.
I don't know if that'll make... I don't know if he'll make, like... that much of a difference. Like, let's look. I now see he's picked up. Like, he can have some good. Actually, I'm gonna pick him up in my dynasty league. I'm just gonna pick him up. Boop. All right. Thank you for telling me that because I just picked him up in my dynasty league. Hopefully he plays well. I'll trade him. But he helps as a slot. Yeah, it definitely. I mean, especially with you not having Deontay Johnson anymore, it does help. So, hey, if he works out, that's fire. Thank you for telling me. I just picked him up. Thank you for telling me about that. I didn't know. He was available. Did I just go back in time, bro? You look just like... Everyone says that. Yeah, I am Noah. I am 21. I am Mr. 238's youngest son, and I get a lot of people say that. All right, Joshua, I'll see you.
Hey, Amanda, how are you? Even the finger on your chin. How you doing, Amanda?
Sure, we didn't need diva type attitude from DJ. Hey, I think Deontay Johnson on the Panthers will be very good. I think he'll be really good on the Panthers. He's now the wide receiver 1 on that team, and I think Deontay Johnson getting targets consistently, that's pretty good to me.
Good. Working.
Did I hear Bingo barking?
Probably.
Did you hear him?
I did not.
him.
Did you?
I did not. So we got 12 teams left. For those of you who asked, 238's in the house.
Hello.
Cincy, the TikTok shop, we can't change the prices on any of these, but the TikTok shop, if you get $59, they'll give you 15% off. We're kind of in this
15% off.
15% off thing right now.
He's avoiding the camera on his day off. Oh, he's
Sit here,
there
nap
he is.
time.
I'll be live tonight, right?
Yes.
Oh, your light's not on behind you.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Okay, Josh.
Ooh.
There should be, but you'll need to add.
It has to be $59.
You have to $59. So if you add the 3 teams and then you claim a coupon, and then if you click on the break and you scroll just down a little bit, there'll be a section that says deals, and it'll say 15% off from the TikTok shop. And you hit claim, and then you go add items to your cart.
There you go. Step by step with Mrs. 238.
What's up, the one and only? How are you doing? Yes, sir. You too. You too.
Case. The great thing about these is that all the teams can have case hits.
Well, yeah, the case hit list is huge.
The case list is huge.
Because the honeycombs and the fluorescents can be any of the 32 teams.
Yep.
Plus, there's stained glass, and there's... What else is there?
Honeycomb.
I said that. Honeycomb.
Fluorescent.
Fluorescents. There's
Micro mosaics.
Oh, the micro mosaics and the razzle dazzles.
Oh, razzle dazzles.
Razzle dazzles.
Forgot about those.
Forgot about the
earlier.
razzle dazzles.
Hey, Robski.
Any team can hit. Kaleidoscope is another one, Donnie. You're right. Kaleidoscope. I think mosaic blasters are a cheat code. If you get a good case. I know last time Noah had a really good case. Oh, Genesis too. Donnie, you're right. And Genesis can be any of the 32 teams as well.
Charles picked up the Cardinals. We're down to about 10. We'll rip this afternoon. Just Robski, Fob bought into a second break today.
Nice. The one and only. The one and only, are you going to be at the National? That's right. I would say every team has a chance at that too, Donnie, at auto. We've had some cases where there's been, 12 case hits? We've had cases where there's only 3. It just
Jay
depends.
Ray said he thought it was 4
11?
to 11.
4 to 11. Okay. Maybe 11 was our record. That's like more than half the boxes had. Oh, remember we had that one box, though, that had 4 Genesis in it?
Yes.
One box, not one case. I love White Sparkles, too.
JB, we're officially at 10 teams. JB picked up the Jets.
Jets.
When you do that, you have to just click refresh and it updates it.
I think it would do it without it. I just do it. And so
He can also hit refresh on his.
yeah. We've never I haven't had to typically King. So that's what I do. So King picked up the Commanders.
The Commanders.
So if you need to do it. That's just my habit.
No, I know how to do that. I just didn't know you had to refresh
You
it.
don't. I don't
It's
think you
just
do.
habit.
It's habit.
That makes sense.
It's just habit.
That makes sense.
And this is how I keep track because I just refresh on here.
I think you're due for a stained glass this time, Noah.
Stained glass. Let's
see.
go.
Was there any Chick-fil-A eaten today?
No, I have not been out of the house today. I had some peanut butter and apples and it was a weird lunch. Peanut butter, apples, and a little bit of cottage cheese.
Okay.
But I'm very, very, very picky on my cottage cheese. There's only 2 brands I will have, and it has to be the small curd.
Yep.
Very picky on my cottage cheese. But that's all I've had today.
Thank you, with the one and only.
Thank you for tapping. I appreciate that.
So 9 teams left.
9 teams
Did I say
left.
9?
J Ray, now I want Chick-fil-A. It's been a minute since we've had like Chick-fil-A lunch. I've had their breakfast recently.
Yes, it has been a
Has
minute.
been a minute.
I haven't heard Bingo again, so if I hear him, I can let him out.
All right.
I'll go listen. I haven't heard him.
I heard him once, but he may have just gone back to sleep.
Oh, there he is.
I'll let him outside.
Okay,
All right.
so we're down to our final 9 teams. Thank you, the one and only, for 10K likes.
Thank you.
Appreciate your fingers.
We have 9 spots left, and then we are going to rip. It is a full case of Mosaic Blasters. There's 20 of them. You can hit all the case hits. You can hit all of them. Say a case hit in your head, and you can hit it.
Yes, J Ray, that's what he ate.
We have 9 spots left. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Okay, Noah, we're down to 16. Give us the prediction. Talking about March Madness?
Yes, of course he's talking
I
about March Madness.
actually just filled out a redemption bracket because that's a thing. You can fill it out with your Sweet 16. Let me look at it. So my redemption bracket, I have UConn beating San Diego State, obviously. I have Iowa State beating Illinois. I have North Carolina beating Bama. I have Arizona beating Clemson. I have Houston beating Duke. Okay, I'll just tell you my Final Four. This is taking too long.
Yes.
My Final Four is UConn, North Carolina, Houston, Creighton. And I have UConn and Houston in the finals, and I have Houston winning it all.
So I thought you were up on Creighton.
I'm up on Creighton, but I'm not Final Four up. I'm not championship up on Creighton. I'm Final Four up on Creighton.
Got it.
One of my brackets, I have Purdue, Marquette, SDSU, and Baylor in my Final Four. So I'm alive. You're alive, but Baylor kind of choked against Clemson, I won't lie. Jacoby Walter, I love him. I think he's going to be a great pro, but you got to make your free throws, man. I think he's going to be a great pro, but he got to make those free throws. Oh, hi. Hi.
Bingo's up.
Marquette, Purdue in the final. I could see it.
Wow.
Marquette I like because they have good guard play, and they have really good guard play and good wings and a good center. And then Purdue I like because they obviously have the best player in college basketball. So that's really all you need. But I'm very excited for the games. I don't think there's a single bad game in the Sweet 16. Usually there's some games where you're like, or usually there's some games where I'm like, that doesn't look very appealing. But every single game is looking good. I'd say the least appealing one to me is probably NC State. Actually, no, that's not even. I'd say the most unappealing is San Diego State UConn because I feel like San Diego State may lose. It's probably going to lose. Hi. Creighton makes me nervous. I've been on the Creighton bandwagon. I was on the Creighton bandwagon last year. I had them Elite Eight last year, and they went to the Elite Eight. And then I only think they got better. Besides, obviously losing Ryan Nembhard does not, or Andrew Nembhard. Oh my gosh, they lost one of the Nembhard brothers. I'm blanking on which one, which sucks. But they got a good transfer point guard back. I like Creighton just because I really like teams with a good guard, a good wing, and a good center. And Creighton has each of those. They have Trey Alexander, Baylor, and then Ryan Kalkbrenner. That's exactly what I like in a team for March Madness.
Thank you, Two, for the follow.
Hi, bub. Hi, bub. Hi, Bingo.
Hi, Bingo.
Did you have a good nap? Oh, hello. Do you want to say hi to everyone? Their guard plays great, but if the three is off, they all struggle. That is true. That is true. Like, if they're not hitting their... which, you can say that for a lot of teams. Like, if they're not hitting their threes, they're not winning. Like, you can say that about Arizona, I feel. Like, if Caleb Love is not hitting his threes, they're going to have a rough time winning. Purdue's one of those teams. Like, I know they have Zach Edey. But if the team just doubles Zach Edey every single time he touches the ball and they make the other players win or like beat them, if the other people on Purdue are not hitting threes, they're gonna have a hard time. They're gonna have a hard time winning. Purdue needs their other players to consistently hit threes.
Okay, we got another team off the board. Who do we think it is?
Who do we think it is? Cowboys. Cowboys, Packers.
I just have to wait for it to... I see who it is, but I have to wait for it to actually process.
Titans. Oh, Titans. I forgot the Titans were up there.
It's coming. Then we'll be down to 8. We'll be down to 8.
Left.
Okay.
All right, it
is the Bills.
the Bills. Oh,
Ravioli with the Bills.
Ravioli got the Bills. That was not one of my guesses.
So 8 teams left. There is 15% off, $59. So all the teams are under $59, but if you wanted to take advantage of the TikTok coupon, just grab 2 of the teams and you get your bundle and save.
Bundle and save. That's... We need to stop saying that. We're going to get, like... do they have that slogan copyrighted?
I don't think they have it
something?
copyrighted.
I was like, we're about to get sued.
I do not think so. Thank you, Ravioli. How you doing, Ravioli?
How is everyone doing? Oh, Zeke Mayo plans to enter the transfer portal. That's South Dakota State's good guard. I wonder. Hey, Michigan. Michigan's open.
We're good, Ravioli. We're good, we're good. So, Donnie, are you feeling better? As you're be able to rest today?
Ravioli. Hope you're having a good day.
Ravioli, what's your favorite ravioli?
Ooh, lobster ravioli's gas. I will say that.
No, it's a lobster
I didn't know you
ravioli.
it didn't ask me, but lobster
Good.
ravioli.
No, that's fine. You can answer it.
is really good.
I do like a good, like a cheese ravioli, but lobster has cheese in it too. So lobster ravioli.
Lobster raviolis.
I think.
A good lobster ravioli slaps.
Oh, good. I'm glad, Donnie. I'm glad.
Hi. What's up, buddy?
What? You're kidding
Would it be
me.
bad to say about Brexit? Your name's Ravioli and you've never eaten ravioli? Hey,
That
don't do
is
that.
awesome. That makes me. So, how'd you come up with your name then? I always find it interesting how people came up with their usernames. Like Donnie's obvious, but like people who have a name like Ravioli or like Stinky Fruit Roll-Ups or that type of thing. Like, how'd you come up with your names? It was one of the first things. That's so funny.
Yeah, Donnie, there are so many people entering the transfer portal. I saw Terrence Edwards, which is the good JMU player. He also entered the transfer portal. Which, college basketball, like, if I thought the college basketball or college football transfer portal was bad, man, the college basketball one's worse in my opinion. Because in college football, you could transfer and I may never hear about that dude ever again. But if they're transferring in basketball, they're most likely going to somewhere where they're gonna like actually play. So I have to like remember all these people. It's such a hassle. They have a good season at a smaller D1 school. They transfer up. Yeah, that's what happened. I like that about the transfer portal, but I don't at the same time. I like that these people who play really well at smaller schools have a chance to like go to like a higher D1 school and actually make the NBA, because that happens a lot. But it kind of sucks because it's very rare that players stay all 4 or 5 years at a college anymore. It's very rare. Oh my gosh. Bingo. But we have 8 spots left in this case, Mosaic Blaster case break. We got the Bears, the Packers, Browns. We got the Cowboys. Titans are still there. Will Levis. Buccaneers, Saints, and the Raiders. Hey, Raiders. Aiden O'Connell, in my opinion, should be the starter. I think he might be, too. He might be the starter. Aiden O'Connell played pretty well. I hope he's the starter. Which, honestly, is kind of crazy, because I remember watching him at Purdue. Him at Purdue, I never really, expected him to be an NFL consistent NFL starter, but respect to him. We got teams as cheap as $14 if with TikTok coupons. If you spend over $59, you get a 15% off coupon, so you can get 2 teams and get that 15% off coupon. He almost got her again. Yeah, Minshew bang. I would prefer if Aiden O'Connell started. Personally, I think he's younger. I don't know how much younger, because Aiden O'Connell was a long time college player. Actually, how old is Aiden O'Connell? I'm curious now. I'd assume like 24 or 25. Aiden O'Connell is 25. Yeah, that's what I expected. I mean, he played well. I think he could be good. 37. Yeah. Aiden O'Connell is 37. Hey, Bingo, do not bark. No. Oh my gosh. Bingo needs constant attention. O'Connell was a walk-on. Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a walk-on. Hey, walk-ons. Hey. Purdue had like 8 quarterbacks when he came to campus. Hey, and he ended up being the best one out of the bunch. Good for him. Respect to that. Like, respect to any walk-on who works, even in walk-ons in general, and then walk-ons who actually work their way up to a starting NFL quarterback. That's pretty dope. I know Baker was the same way. He probably was complete. Honest, that's Aiden O'Connell, he's an old man. Not actually, he's 25. That's not even that old. Like, Bo Nixon, what's his face? Michael Penix are already 24. Hendon Hooker was 25 when he got drafted. So, there's a lot of older quarterbacks now because of that COVID year. Which I like, and I don't like. I like that all these quarterbacks... We're seeing more start now quarterbacks coming out of college, but I don't like it because, like, bro, you're 24. Get out of college. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about it is, like, brother, you're 25, 26. Like, get out of college. I know there's this tight end on Miami, I think, and he's like gotten so many extra years of eligibility because of his injury. He's got like really bad injuries, so he's like in his 9th year in college. Like, get out of college, man. Like, Stetson only stayed like Stetson. Like, I think about that a lot, Donnie. Like, I do think about that. Like, Stetson was 25 in college, and he was partying with like 19, 20-year-olds. Like, brother, get a job. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about it is how old. Like, bro, you should. At 25, you should not be in college anymore.
That's crazy.
And you should not be playing against 18-year-olds too. Like, it's running back from Oregon with the same thing. He's like 8 or 9. And see, to me, that's ridiculous. Like, I get giving them extra years of eligibility because of injury.
That's crazy.
I get it because of injuries they can't play, but it gets to a point where like you should not be playing college football if you're over the age of, like, I would say 20. If you're over the age of 24, you should not be playing college football. 23, I'll give them, okay, 23 maybe one injury, but 24 gets to the point where, like, really, you're 24 and you're still in college, and you're not, like, getting a master's degree, like, and maybe they are.
Well, they'd have to be getting something.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, if you're getting a master's, I get it. Then that's completely different.
Right, Donnie.
You want a natty at 25. Yeah, Jared, that's why I always thought that's stupid. Like, this, Stetson Bennett should have not been playing at 25. If you want a natty at 25, like, brother, talk about, that's just ridiculous to me. Stenson signed his redemptions from rehab. Give him a break. J. Ray, stop. You know, I hope Stenson, and I feel like Stenson could be I think he could be a good NFL quarterback, but I think he stayed in college too long, and he liked partying too much.
We are the one and only. There's only 8 teams left. This will be our only break this afternoon.
Only break it this afternoon.
Drew Henson.
Jason White.
Drew Henson went to same high school as 238 back in the day.
Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, Cam McCord. Wait, what team is he on, Donnie? I thought he was on Miami. Is it Oregon? I thought he was on Miami. It might be. It might be Oregon. I thought Cam McCormick was on Miami.
Not him, but Mr. 238. Yes.
Yes, he yeah, not me. I was not alive when my dad was in high school.
No, you were not.
I was not alive.
You were not.
Maybe he transferred. He was at Oregon at one point.
I know.
He got 2 college degrees in 9 years. Hey, I mean, honestly, with that dude, like, with the amount of injuries he's got, he's on year 9 at Miami. Okay, so he was at Oregon, but he's at Miami now. Okay, I thought he was at Miami, but he was at Oregon. I got you. How old is he? So 9 years in college. How old is that dude? 26, 27?
That's right. I'm only 29. Cody, probably. It's crazy to me. So I know those of you hopping in. This is our only break this afternoon. It is full case 2023 Mosaic Blasters. There's only 8 teams left. There are TikTok shop coupons over $59, 15% off.
It's only 25. Really? He's been in college 9 years. Wait.
Almost sold out.
They're at 18. Is he turning 26 this year? Because if he's been there 9 years, was he like an early enrollee, went in at 17? He'll be 26 in April. Okay, he's turning 26. Okay, all right. Honestly, that is younger than I was expecting him to be. I was expecting him to be like 20, turning 27. He must have been an early enroll, or he was 17 as a freshman or something.
Yeah, I mean, people can just be 17 as a freshman.
Yeah, no, there's definitely early enrollees. That's definitely a thing. Quinn Ewers was an early enroll at Ohio State. He could almost be a doctor for real. Like he could have got he could have got a whole doctor degree. That's crazy. I remember he came to Oregon as a junior. Okay, that's okay. So he came as a junior. That's why he's only 20 or 26. Which that's still pretty old. That's still pretty old to be in college, but whatever. I know he's dealt with a lot of injuries, so hopefully he can get through this year without any injuries.
So if they're injured for a certain amount, they can.
You can get like it appealed. You can get like an injury. So like if
how often they have to be hurt?
Like for example, like Michigan, I don't know if like Rod Moore. He's a Michigan safety. Started for the past 3 years. Was coming back this year for his 5th year, and he just tore his ACL like 2 days ago. Sucks. I'm actually so sad that he tore his ACL, but I'm pretty sure he can get an extra year of eligibility because he won't play at all this year.
Got it. Okay.
So he'll be able to play next year. If you're hurt within the first 3 games, I believe.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So if you're hurt game 5 through 8, you're out of luck. Interesting.
I mean, it's a cool. It's nice to have in case like you tear your ACL and like you can't play the rest of the season. But I think there should be, in my opinion, there should be a limit of how many times you can do that. Like. You can do it, like, in my opinion, you can do it. You should be able to do it, like, 2 times. 2-3 times. Or 2 times. Probably 2 times.
Yeah,
so freshman, redshirt, COVID, 3 years injuries, 4. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because I know the COVID year gave me extra year, and I understand the red shirt, but then the whole, I couldn't understand why some of these rookies were 27 years old. But that makes sense.
Like this year, Bo Nix and Michael Penix will both be 24, be drafted at 24. But Penix had some injuries, had a couple season-ending injuries, so. And then he's played so many games, that dude. He started as like a true freshman, I think, at Auburn.
So we only have 8 teams left in this. So Bears, Browns, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Packers, Raiders, and Titans.
Titans are still there.
Slew of case hits possible in the Mosaic Blasters. There's a big checklist. Any team has the possibility of getting hitting. We do send random base cards for this, so you'll end up with a stack of cards. And we ship out next day.
Next day.
So I think that's the lowdown.
Bo Nix had no red shirt and 1 injury, so he played. That's crazy. It just seemed like a lot because of no injuries. Yeah, because I remember when Bo Nix was at Auburn. Like everyone, Bo Nix has so many haters. I don't think most of the people who hate on him, it's warranted. I think most people just hate on him because they don't like him. Like I think in the right system in the NFL, he'll be a good quarterback. I think he'll be a good quarterback in the right system. Like, I would love to see him go to the Broncos. I would love to see him go to the Broncos. I love him because I'm a diehard Oregon fan. Hey, Oregon's looking good. First year in the Big Ten. You got Dylan Gabriel. You got all those, man. Oregon's going to be disgusting next year. Like, they're going to be so good.
Saints and Buccaneers are off the board.
Like, I'm scared. Like, as a Michigan fan, I'm very worried about playing Oregon this year.
So we're down to 6 teams.
Out of all the teams we could have played in the playoffs, I did not want to play Oregon in the playoffs. I also didn't want to play Bama, obviously, but obviously it worked out pretty well. So we have a chance to play up to 18 games next year. It is like actually wild, especially with the because they're already expanding it to, isn't it right? They're already expanding it to 14 before we even expanded it to 12. Like they're doing 1 year 12 and then 14. I don't like that, but whatever. J-Ray, as much crap people talk, I genuinely believe Michigan will be a good football team next year. We just got to get the quarterback situation figured out. But our offense has never won us games. Like Michigan does not win by outscoring the other team. Michigan wins by having a more dominant defense. And Michigan's defense, yeah, we lost a lot, but Michigan still has a ton of talent at defense. So I still think we're going to be a really good team. I'm a believer in Miller Moss at USC. Hey, he did look good in that bowl game. He did look freaking good in that bowl game. We play Hawaii week 0, no bye week until 12, so 13 regular season games. That's crazy.
So we're going to Ireland next year. Oh, fun. That would be so cool, one only.
That's like that, Arnold. That's a freaking NFL season. That's crazy. I mean, I know they're trying to. Some of the rule changes are trying to like look like the NFL, but college is its own thing. I think it should stay its own thing.
Speaking of rule changes, what do we all think about this new tackle rule?
There also is a new kickoff rule. I don't know if you saw it.
I did not.
Yeah, they're changing it, I think it got accepted. They're doing what the XFL does. So when kickoffs, the players won't run with the kickoff. They start at like the 30-yard line, and then tackle him from there.
Interesting.
I don't know how to feel about it. I'll have to see how it goes with in game, but
Do you have something in your eye? Do you need to leave?
no, I'm good.
Put water in your eye. Okay. It just looked like you got like an eyelash in your eye.
I had something, but I'm good. They made it so you can't go high, low, or in the middle now. You just can't tackle without... Exactly. I thought it's kind of stupid.
So crazy.
I saw the thing, and apparently the DK Metcalf tackle on Buda Baker, apparently that would have been a penalty because he was chasing him and then he hip dropped him. Like, how are you supposed to tackle someone from behind? You're supposed to push him? Like, I thought that was kind of stupid. I get it's to avoid injuries because I know some injuries happen to like Tony Pollard and Mark Andrews with that type of thing, but how are they going to... Is like every play going to be a foul? Like, is every play going to be a flag?
How are the refs going to keep up with that?
We'll have to see. I'm interested to see how it goes. Yeah, the hip tackle gotta outrun them somehow and hope that the finisher brush it. Exactly. You just gotta push it. Like, at this point, there's gonna be a flag for every tackle. I bet the NFL really doesn't. I think they may just be adding it to have players learn how to not do it, and hopefully they don't enforce it that much. But I don't know.
It's crazy to me.
Like, how you supposed to, I'm...
Like, when they were showing, like, this, you can't do this, I'm like, well, I don't understand, because it looks like just a tackle. Zach, our prices are where they're at, but there is TikTok Shop coupons. If you claim them, you can get 15% off. So people have been doing that. So go ahead and you can grab that, Zach.
They're reversed in a year or two, just like challenging PI. Honestly, I think there should be something with PI. There are some people who just get.
Zach, this is our last case right now. This is all we have. This is our last break of this. We do not have any more cases. We sometimes get them. This is it right now. So 6 teams left in this, and we'll rip this.
6 teams left. But we have some good teams still left on the board. Still got the Titans, Packers, Raiders. All good chasers on those teams. Am I missing one? Wait. Oh, Bears, Packers, Browns, Cowboys, Titans, Raiders. Okay, I wasn't missing one. But there are 6 spots left. You can use, if you get 2 teams in this break, because that'll be over 59, you get a 15% off coupon that TikTok generously offered.
That's right.
Shout out TikTok.
Thank you, TikTok.
But I need some football. I need football to start again.
You got some time for that.
I know.
So, do you watch a lot of the draft? Like, are you into the...
Oh.
Like, is it gonna be on?
Oh, I'm gonna watch every single round of that draft. I will watch I'm usually big to the draft, but this year I'm like even more than usual. Like, I will watch every round of that draft.
They do.
Especially I'm going to the draft this year. Hey.
Nice.
What days are you going? All 3 days? You going all 3 days?
It's in Detroit. Where's it at? First, okay. But still, that's where all the exciting stuff happens, Christian. That'll be
First
awesome.
2 days, not day 3. Yeah, I mean day 3 is the longest, so I don't blame you for that. You don't want to go to Detroit? No, I mean I would love to go to the draft. I feel like that'd be super cool. But I feel like watching it in the own comfort of my home sounds elite, especially those longer days, like day 3. I'd rather just sit at home and watch it, especially because with how it's like all day. It's like such a long day.
Doesn't quite work that way, but okay. 2 more teams are off the board. Let's see what they are.
Mom should take
They're
you
down to 4.
Mom should take you to 8 Mile where she grew up.
I did not grow up on 8 Mile.
I think we
We've driven down 8 Mile.
We've driven down 8 Mile
Yes,
once.
we have. Okay. Final four. Buttfolio, thank you for picking up the Packers and Titans. Buttfolio.
Packers and Titans.
Did I say Packers?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you duck? Okay, it's not. You can drive through 8 Mile. It's not like.
No.
I know the movie that all the movies. Actually, 8 Mile is a great movie. His real name Clarence. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
What is that
You
from?
don't want to battle. He shook. It's 8 Mile. It's the Eminem movie.
Oh.
That rap battle at the end. Oh my gosh, Eminem's part. I know like every word to that. I know like every word to that Eminem rap battle. That's such a good movie.
Okay, Bears are off the board.
Bears are off the board. We got 3 teams left, right?
Yes.
I've talked to your mom and dad before because your grandma lived in Novi. Yep. I couldn't tell you where Novi is. I just know what Novi is.
We drive past Novi every time to go from where I live to where you grew up.
Yeah, but as younger me, I haven't been to Michigan in a while.
I get it. Yes, I get it.
Younger me doesn't really keep up on stuff
And younger
like that.
you didn't drive, so.
Younger me just kind of either slept or
No, you.
played on my
Well,
DS.
what did you do? No, you.
I probably played on my
We had-
DS.
No, like little you, because we didn't have TV in the car, and so we had a box full of books and toys to play with
Nice.
in the car.
Good mother, making me
I
read.
know.
Look at you,
I
look at
know.
you, making me read.
Final three teams.
It is the Cowboys, Browns, and Raiders.
Cowboys, Browns, and Raiders.
Cowboys, Browns, and Raiders. Baby 238. That is me. I wouldn't say baby though. I'm an adult. I'm an adult.
How you doing, Sean?
Young 238.
Average.
Little 238.
Average. I know. I birthed him though.
I don't know. Some people say I look like you. Some people in this be like, yeah, you look like her. But I don't really get that a lot.
Anyone that can air fry shrimp is not.
I actually almost had the air fry shrimp today. I always buy it when I go to Sam's Club. I always buy it. But I almost had it today, and I'm like, no, I feel like I have this so often. What's up, Travis? How are you?
Travis, how are you?
Hope you're doing well. But to everyone, we have 3 more spots left in this break. We got the Browns, Cowboys, and Raiders are the last 3 spots in this break. Just
Chilling at work.
Hey. We love chilling at work on our phones. I used to do that all the time.
Hey, you're not supposed to admit
I
those
said
things.
used to. I don't. Not at this job. I never at this job. And my other job, I really didn't either.
You just like you would like to think you can, but you can't.
Yeah, I was always a good worker, especially at this job. I don't at this job. At my other job, I actually really didn't either.
Well, then, when they took phones away from everybody, but you worked a job you really you needed to be interactive. He worked at like a trampoline place.
Yeah, I worked. I mean, it was called. I mean, you may have one around your area. Most of you. I worked at a place called Urban Air. It's like a trampoline adventure park. Has like an indoor zip line. Has a bunch of other stuff. Trampoline. I worked at a place called Urban Air. That was the other place I worked at. That's
right, Travis.
Urban Air. I worked there for a long time.
You've been on the phone all day long? Or you already have the phone on all day while you work?
All my work is done over the phone.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that does make it a lot easier. Sounds like a...
No!
Just look up Urban Air. It's like a trampoline. It's like an adventure park. It has like an indoor zip line, which is what I did most of the time. I was usually just the people hooking up the kids to the zip line.
Keith, do not get Noah on Atlanta traffic.
Oh my gosh. That is, honestly, Keith, my least favorite thing I've ever done in my life is drive through Atlanta. It's the worst. It's actually the worst.
Donnie, you have 3. Wow.
You have 3 Have you ever been? They're fun. I mean...
They did a good job.
They did a great job. Cool. They did a great job. The one I worked at was actually pretty small, too, and they did a great job. With the zip lines and all the stuff. It was really cool. I enjoyed working there. It was fun.
Do you have a subscription? Do you have a membership, Donnie? Oh, we had that rain. It comes, through us to you. And people forget how to drive in the rain. KQ Breaks, thanks for the follow.
Thank you for
We are
the
down
follow.
to 3 teams left. This is a case break of Mosaic Blasters.
My son likes to go, hey, it's actually pretty expensive. I won't lie. It's pretty expensive. It's like, what is it? I'm pretty sure it's like $60 to do everything. I was about to say prices are outrageous. It is pretty expensive. I remember I worked front desk sometimes, and some families would come in, and then I'd like tell them the prices and everything, and they're like, "What? It's that much?" And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I can't do anything about the prices.
Yeah, I think
I did not like working front desk.
No, do you get all day? Like, can you just stay forever?
You can get like a subscription where like you can go as many times as you want.
No,
a pass.
Like if it's $25 for the day, could my kids stay there for 10 hours?
Yeah, you can stay there as long as you want.
Got it.
Like if you spend the $60, 2-hour increments at yours, really? Mine doesn't have any hour increments.
It may now.
It may now, but when I worked there, it didn't. Like if you bought the Diamond Pass, you could stay there. You could literally leave and come back. Like you could stay there all day.
That would be the only way to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
35 hours for 2 hours plus socks. But that's still...
Plus socks.
That's pricey.
Do they make you pay for the socks? Because at ours, like, you obviously just took the socks home. You have to pay for them. I didn't actually make people pay for the socks. I always felt bad. Because I'm like, the socks are extra money. So usually when people would, like, come ask for socks, I would just give them the socks. Like, I'd be like, okay, here you go.
So that's like
Here's some
$40
socks.
for 2 hours.
Here's some socks.
Yeah.
Most of the people I knew that worked there just gave out the socks.
Yeah, that's wow.
I actually got yelled at from my manager one time for not charging for socks. Because, like, I gave like... A bunch of kids came up and asked for socks, and I gave them like all one. And then he was like, "Why did you charge them?" And I was like, "They're kids. I'm not going to charge kids $5 for socks." I didn't actually say that. I just said I'm sorry.
How many pairs of Urban Air socks do you still have?
I actually have one.
You got the rest?
I have one pair of Urban Air socks. But honestly, I enjoyed working at Urban Air, though. It was fun. I had a good time working there.
So, question for the chat, what was your first job? What was your first job? And how did you answer?
TikTok just asked me if this live was okay.
So my first job, besides like babysitting, I worked for a jewelry place where you like got costume jewelry and pierced ears. Buffalo Wild Wings.
Hey, were you 18 over? Okay.
Landscaping? That's a hard job.
That is a hard job. Noah After Dark. Did I say something that
Did
was
he
after
say
dark?
something?
What did I say that was after dark?
Donnie, I don't even know what he said because I missed it
I don't even
too.
know what I said. Did I say something that was after dark?
Oh my gosh, Jay Ray.
I'm trying to think. I was just talking about Urban Air and I gave kids free socks.
Well, cut grass on a private golf course. I like Caddyshack. That's awesome. Just like when
Oh my gosh.
we talked about that the other day.
I honestly thought they were joking too. That was horrible. Such a bad time. That was such a bad day. Luckily there was only like 30 people in the live, so not everyone experienced that. But you know who was in the live during that was Andrew. Andrew's
Your
in
friend?
Yeah. He actually witnessed that, which is the worst thing ever.
Wow, we've been working at
Hey.
security at hospital since high school internship. That's awesome. Okay, you cut grass and then you went to the Marine for 22 years. Thank you for
Thank
your
you for your service.
The one and only. Are you done? Have you retired? Are you living the retired life now? So we're down to our final 3 teams, and we will rip this. This will be our only break for the afternoon. 238 and I will be on later tonight on Fanatics. Nice. Oh yeah, the one only when we talked about traveling, you were telling us some of your places. Yeah, he really hated mowing grass. He went to the Marines for 22 years.
Hey, don't do that.
That's funny. Go see Kaylee.
We have 3 spots left in this break. In a mosaic case break. Only 3 more spots left. No, bingo. Don't do that.
No.
Only throw the ball or give me a box. He actually has been sitting behind me for the past like 15 minutes eating like a yak stick. He's just been chomping down on that behind me. And then he got bored of it and started going around. You definitely aren't stepping on Gunny's grass. Are you still on in the evenings? Yes, Mr. and Mrs. 238 are live on the evenings on Fanatics Live. There you go. J-Ray told you that. It's an actually I shouldn't say that word that much. But we have 3 more spots left in this break, and then we are good to go. Then we will start ripping. We got the Browns, Cowboys, and the Raiders are the last 3 teams left.
Hey, C Cloud, how are you?
I hope everyone is doing well. 3 more teams left in this Mosaic Blaster case break. We can hit all the case hits you can think of: Fluorescent, Honeycomb, Genesis, Stained Glass, Micro Mosaic, all of them. We can hit all of them. Autos, Razzle Dazzle. I already said Stained Glass. You can hit all of them in this. So, there are 20 of them as well. 20 blasters in this case.
Good.
3 spots
good.
left.
You're good.
3 spots left. But I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday afternoon. I hope everyone had some good lunch, some good breakfast.
So does everyone still eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Absolutely
Is 3
not.
meals a day still on par for what most people
Absolutely
do?
not. I eat 1.5.
1.5? What's a half meal? So you eat
Like,
1 and snack.
I eat 1 and snack.
Nick, I don't either. I will. Yes, C Cloud. We were over there a lot more. Be sure to check it out. It's super cool. Lunch and dinner. Last time you woke up and ate breakfast.
For real, I don't eat breakfast.
Was probably when you were in school. And I would make you eat, but it was a struggle to get you to eat anything in the morning.
Until I'm never hungry in the morning. I was always cranky, and
yes,
because you wake up so early for school.
I will eat breakfast foods, but I don't eat at breakfast time. Like, I don't wake up and eat at 7 o'clock in the morning. I typically don't eat. 10 is usually the earliest I eat. And sometimes I don't eat till like 2.
That's true. One meal a day is the way to go.
Donnie, me too. Lucky if I remember to eat one. I do. I sometimes forget. J-Ray, not all the time. Rarely. But occasionally I do. Occasionally I do.
Because
Noah,
you sleep until 9:30.
Bingo slept in today. So
Yeah, Bingo
Noah
did.
got to
I
sleep
actually
in.
slept in till 9. That was the first time I slept till 9 for, oh my god, like months.
6 months.
Like months. Bingo just kind of just chilled. Bingo slept 14 hours last night.
I know. See, Cloud, I get it. Between yesterday and today, you're sick, Donnie. That you have, that's fair. That's fair.
3 more spots left.
Browns, Cowboys, and Raiders
are the last 3 spots left.
Oh, was it bad yogurt, Donnie?
Raiders, you got hopefully future starting quarterback Aiden O'Connell. I think he should start. I think he's better than Gardner, but Gardner actually had a good year, so. When's Bingo's birthday party? Oh gosh, we actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I need to. I have it in my calendar when he was born.
Okay.
I think it was April something.
Raiders are off the board.
Raiders are off the board. 2 more spots left. Cowboys and Bears.
Cowboys and Bears.
Cowboys and Bears. Hey, if Cowboys and Bears are the last 2 spots left.
Donnie, you never know. Oh, Cowboys and Browns.
What did I say? I said Bengals. Oh, I said Bengals.
No,
It's
you
Browns. Yeah, I said Bengals just because they're.
Seriously, almost sold out this time. Seriously.
Yeah, we got 2 more spots left. Browns and Cowboys. Browns and the Cowboys.
Yeah, I heard him say Bears too.
Yeah, You said
Hey, Lion
Bears?
Hunter, how are you?
I said Bears. Oh, I said something wrong. I said one of the B teams. Browns, Bengals, Bears.
Battlestar Galactica. You think about Caleb Williams.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Caleb Williams.
How you doing?
I told everyone, I was like, he's gonna be the Chicago Bears starting quarterback, and people were like, no, he's not. It's gonna be Justin Fields, and I'm like, it's gonna be Caleb Williams, and it's gonna be Caleb Williams. Hey, Lion Hunter. Hello. 2 more spots left in this break. Cowboys and Browns.
Now I got all confused. It threw me off. Is there a world where the Chargers would trade Herbert for number 1 and other picks?
Absolutely not. There is not a world where that happens. Jim Harbaugh doesn't like. Actually, if Jim Harbaugh did that, he would just draft JJ number 1. And if that actually happened, but that won't happen. That won't happen. Jim has talked about how much he loves Justin Herbert already.
Herbert is young, and he's one of the most talented QBs in the NFL. He ain't falling. Or he ain't getting traded.
Oh, I didn't play it. I didn't play it yet. Maybe we'll do that later. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it later. Okay, we got another team off the board. There's one in one spot left.
One spot left.
Let's see.
Who's the last spot? Browns.
Browns are gone, so it's just the Cowboys. Cowboys fans are diehard, I tell you. So and the Cowboys are 20.
No, Cowboys are 42.
42-75.
Justin Herbert picking traded for the number 1 pick. That would be yeah, Kurt, for real. That's fitting. Cowboys are last.
Cowboys really are never last.
Yeah, I've never seen the Cowboys be the last team until just now. Bad Luck Bear, how are you doing?
Hey, Bad Luck. Yes, we have been hanging.
It's a hit. Yeah, Last Team Magic. Come on now. Last Team Magic.
Bad Luck, hope you're doing well.
Last Team Magic. And it is the Cowboys.
Oh, Bad Luck, that's right. No, you know what? You can't buy, but I've had people watch. Because we have a couple that watch. Have you tried it on desktop, Bad Luck?
Yeah, I was like, I think you can on a computer. If you do it on a computer.
Try on a computer, Bad Luck. Because I know we have a couple that watch even though they can't buy.
Oh, Zoe, hi.
Hey, Zoe.
How are
Am
you doing?
I your best friend too? Yeah, try. See if that works. Because I know Lynn's is over there almost every night watching. And she's in Canada. Okay, we're sold out.
Oh.
Who grabbed Last Team Magic?
Yes, Mrs. 238, you are my best friend.
Awesome. Nisco, thank you. Nisco with the Cowboys.
Cowboys, we are sold out.
So we'll keep the overlay
Keep the overlay on.
for a second.
Let's get the... Oh, and let's get that.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully, let us know. Chatter to us over there. Oh, don't feel bad,
Don't
Nisco.
feel bad.
Nisco,
Don't feel
we'll
bad.
hang.
We're good.
We're good. But I appreciate you.
Thank you. But yeah, we appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate you. Okay, so I'm removing this from the shop. Okay, so here we go. Let's go, Giants.
Right, let's take the toggle overlay off. Good luck, everyone.
And we will send random base. Like, you'll get a stack of base, which is veteran base. All the rookies and all the inserts are sleeved or top loaded. But if you don't want base, let me know. Okay, Nisco, gotcha.
All right. Started off, we have Chris Carter, Reggie Wayne, Devin White, Nolan Smith. We got a Christian McCaffrey and an Andre Reed in the first pack. Let's keep it going. We have a Javonte Williams, Tua, Joe Namath, Steve Young, and a Shaq Leonard. We have Devonta Smith, Keenan Allen, Daron Payne, Patrick Mahomes, Roshan, and an Odell Beckham. Yes, Joseph King, we are.
Yep, Joseph.
I don't know why I said your full name. I'm sorry. All right, we have Lawrence Taylor, Sam Howell, A.J. Brown, and a Fred Taylor. Let's keep it going. We have AJ Terrell, Travis Etienne, Tucker Kraft, Tank Bigsby, and a Nick Chubb.
Okay, Joseph.
We have a Jameson Williams, Jake Hayner, Keely Ringo, and a Cortland Sutton. All right, let's keep it going. Ripping and shipping. That's Noah's job title. That's I do rip and ship. That is true. Alright, we have Tiki Barber, Richard Sherman, Julius Brent, Trevor Lawrence, and a Jartavius Martin.
Frank, yes. I saw you. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Frank, chillin' Frank, yes.
We have a Jonathan Taylor, Wes Welker, Jamar Chase, John Lynch, and a Josh Jacobs. We have a Denzel Ward, Fred Taylor, A.J. Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Tank Bigsby, and Myles Garrett. We have a Mike Williams, Sam Howell, Zach Charbonnet, Garrett Williams, and a Devontae Smith. I almost said Garrett Wilson. All right. We have Alan Lazard, Justin Fields, Darren Waller, Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, and a Marcus Allen. We have a Damian Pierce, Ty Law, Will McDonald, Eli Manning, and a CeeDee Lamb. All right, let's keep it going. What's going to be the first case hit we hit? What is going to be the first one? What's everyone's guess? What's the first one?
Ooh.
Oh, there it is. It's fluorescent.
Nice.
I don't know if someone said fluorescent. That was the right answer. I don't know I don't think anyone said it. We got Saquon Barkley, Mac Jones, Joe Montana, Anton. I'm just gonna go right into it. We got a Quinnen Williams fluorescent numbered 16 out of 25 for the Jets. There it is. There are the fluorescents. We got a Quinnen Williams fluorescent for the Jets.
Wow, look at y'all on the
Congratulations,
fluorescent.
Jets.
Nice, Jets.
So we already got one down. Let's see how many more we can get. Sean Alexander. All right, we have a Barry Sanders, Charles Woodson, Jake Hayner, Keely Ringo, and a Joe Mixon.
Okay, what's the next one?
Yeah, what's the next one? There you go. Charlie Jones and an Eric Dickerson. We got Terrell Davis, Max Crosby, Brian Robinson, Randy White, and Dante Hall.
Genesis.
Razzle Dazzle, Micro.
Razzle Dazzle.
All right, we have a Paul Krause, Travis Kelce, Hendo, Justin Herbert, and Stephon Diggs.
The dude. Yes, let's get it.
CJ Micro. That would be quite an event. Does the dude have the Texans as well?
Yes,
Okay,
he does.
That's fine. All right, we got Cortland Sutton, Keenan Allen, Jerry Rice, Ray Lewis, and a Ramondre. All right, we have a Jason Taylor, Jared Goff, Chris Godwin, Joey Porter Jr., and a Darnell Washington Green. All right, we have a Jimmy G, Will Levis, Treylon Burks, Kalijah Cansey, and a Josh Allen. A CJ Micro would be mighty fun. Darius Slay, Dalvin Cook, Terry McLaurin, and a Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. Kaleidoscope would be fun too. CJ Kaleidoscope or just a Kaleidoscope?
CJ, of course.
Tiki Barber, Michael Wilson, Calvin Ridley, and a Derwin James. CJ. Yeah. All right, we have a Fred Taylor, Bijan, Darnell Wright, Debo Samuel, and a Max Crosby.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Bray. How are you?
Nothing much, Jeremy. What's up with you? We got Jerome Bettis, Jake Moody, Chris Godwin Silver, and a Jerry Rice.
You have a Bryce Kaleidoscope, Burrow Micro, CMC Micro. Now you need the CJ. Nice.
J.C. Horn, Darren Waller, Joe Namath, Steve Young, and a Jamar Chase.
Just Peachy.
Oh, Peachy.
Oh, Peachy. Is that good or bad? I feel like that's not good.
I feel like Peachy's like, eh. Like,
Eh.
We got
Meh.
C.J. Stroud, Bijan Robinson, and a Jordan Battle. There you go, the dude. I'll top load the CJ for you. CJ NFL debut.
The dude, are those base CJs still selling pretty well? Yeah.
All right,
Same.
we have a Eric Dickerson, Justin Herbert, Luke Van Ness, and a Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, we've been gloomy here too.
All right, we have a Kurt Warner, Eli Manning, Ryan Tannehill, Devon Achane, and a Tony Pollard.
Okay, $6.
All right, we have a Juju, Evan Ingram, Christian Gonzalez, Felix, and a Joe Mixon.
If you wanted me to top load any, I can.
All right, yeah. All right, we have a Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins, Mike Allstott, Jahmyr Gibbs, and a Saquon Barkley. We have a Amon Ra, Alvin Kamara, Chris Johnson, Darnell Washington, and a Von Miller. All right, we have a Randall Cunningham, Josh Allen, Kenny Pickett, Sidney Brown, and a Micah Parsons. Saquon the traitor. I'm sorry that happened. Derwin James, Zay Flowers, Joe Green, and a Paul Krause for the Vikings. Lamar Jackson, what's up?
Hey, Lamar Jackson.
Lawrence Taylor, Rob, Felix. We got an AJ Dillon and a Frank Gore. All right. We have a Devonta, Trevor Lawrence, Will Levis. We have a silver Bijan NFL debut with a Deontay Johnson. We got a silver Jahmyr Gibbs NFL debut for the Falcons. There you go, for the Falcons.
We'll take it, Falcons.
Take it.
It's a start, Michael.
All right. We have the Aiden Hutchinson, Christian McCaffrey, Jartavius Martin, silver Travis Etienne with a Julio Jones.
Lamar, we do have some slabs in our TikTok shop below. There's not very many. We need to restock, but there are some down there.
Darrell, Tim Brown, Jackson Smith, DK, and a Bobby Wagner.
Oh, nice, the dude.
All
Great.
right, we have a Tua, Cam Jordan, Mac Jones, Broderick Jones, and a Brian Branch Green. For the Lions. Let's do it. Let's top load it. Brian Branch, he had a good rookie year.
You probably have a slew of those, the dude.
All right, we have TJ, Devin White, Quentin Johnston, Marvin Mims, and a Leonard Fournette. All right, we have a Denzel Ward, Kadarius Toney, Javon Curse, Devontae Adams, and a Drake London. Drake London stock's about to his stock's about to go very high, especially with Kirko. We got a Matt Stafford, Taysom Hill, Henley, Peyton Manning with a Frank Gore Thunder Lane.
Yeah, it's a great idea, dude. Thank you, Matthew, for the follow.
All right, let's hit another case hit. It's time. Debo, Tyreek Stevenson, Patty Mahomes, and a Justin Jefferson. We got a Mac Jones, TJ Watt, Stephon Diggs, DJ Turner, and a Tua. Hey, I could see him putting up a lot better numbers. I don't know. JJ is a best receiver in the league, but I think Drake London will put up really good numbers. Sean Alexander and a DeAndre Hopkins. Honeycomb time.
Yeah,
I agree,
it's time.
I agree. You got a Cam Jordan. You got a CJ Stroud NFL debut. Bijan and a Sean Clifford.
It's time.
All right, we have a Mac Jones, Calvin Ridley, Brian Branch, Nolan Smith, and an A.J. Brown. All right, we have a DeAndre, Jahan Dotson, Rashee Rice. We got a Hendo Silver with a Saquon Barkley. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his full name.
Well, we don't, just to be
Okay.
safe.
We got a Hendo Silver for the Lions.
The dude, I'll load up your other CJ for your $6.
All right, we have a Cam Akers, Jake Hayner, Charlie Jones, and a J.K. Dobbins. We'll put the other CJ. We'll put the other CJ with the other CJ. There you go. Look at the CJs together.
And if you're in this break, you will get base cards. If you don't want them, let me know.
All right, we got a Calvin Ridley, Lamar Jackson, Hendo, and a Tyreek Hill. It's time for the other case hit. Or another one. We have a Barry Sanders, Brian Robinson, Randy White, and an Evan Ingram. All right, we have a Kirk, Brock Purdy, Jordan Addison, Jalen Carter, and an Aaron Donald. Retire in peace.
Okay, it's time.
All right, we have a Derwin James, Julio, Luke Schoonmaker, Andre Reed, Silver, with a Byron Young, green, for the Rams. We have a Quinnen Williams, Amon Ra, Geno Smith, Jared Goff, and a Brock Purdy. Hey, we love some Brock Purdy.
That's right.
All right, we have a Dante Hall, Kenny Pickett, Tyjae Spears. We have a Fran Tarkenton and a Najee. Come on, Big Mahomes. Come on. We have a Shaq Leonard, Kadarius Toney, Ryan Tannehill, Devon Achane, and a Aaron Rodgers. All right, we have a Matthew Stafford, Mike Evans, Justin Herbert, Luke Van Ness, and a Aaron Rodgers. All right, we have a Taysom Hill, John Randall, Christian Gonzalez, Garrett Williams, and a T.J. Watt. No, that was actually Hines Ward. Sorry, Hines Ward. All right, we have a Wes Welker, Fred Taylor, Peyton Manning, and a Jaden Reed Green. Let's give that a top load. Jaden Reed Green. He had a great rookie year with the Packers. Hines equals TJ. Fletcher, Joe Burrow, Deontay, and a Joe Burrow.
Thank you, Sybil.
Go green. Lion Hunter. That's. We disagree on that. We're due. We are due. Come on, we're due for
totally
a case.
due.
We're due for a case hit.
Thank you, Sybil.
You got a Jahan Rashi Rice, CD Lamb with an Eric Dickerson. My wife is one of you guys too. Hey, wow. House divided. Sauce Gardner, Dan Marino, Joe Burrow, Deontay Johnson, and a Derrick Henry. The box toss is on point today. Thank you. I've been trying to get the Zay Flowers and a Trevor Lawrence. I've been trying to get the form down.
Donnie, yeah, we needed to heat up.
All right, we got Okoye, JSN, Jordan Battle, and a David Montgomery Thunder Lanes. We still got a lot left, but I know what you're saying. You got a Ray Lewis, Aaron Donald, DK Metcalf, Mac Jones, and a Zay Flowers green. Let's go ahead, give Zay a top load.
Okay, so are we into the second half of this?
Yes.
So second half's gonna be better.
Yes. The next one will start the second half. Dexter Lawrence, Ramondre, Cedric Tillman, and a Will Levis with a Stephon Diggs. Nice Will Levis mosaic right there. For the Titans, nice Will Levis. There you go. All right, we have a AJ Terrell, Jameson, Deron Payne, Patty Mahomes with a Devonta Smith. We have a Chris Olave, Devontae Adams, Minka, Jack Campbell with a Travis Kelce.
Russ and Russ, how are you?
Oh, hey.
It's been a minute.
We have a Anthony Richardson, Deebo Samuel, Aiden O'Connell as well with a CD Lamb. Nice AR NFL debut.
We are well. Hope you're well too.
All right, we have a Jordan Love, Tyreek Hill, Tyler Lockett, and a Dan Marino.
Dustin, thanks for the follow.
All right, we have a Doug Flutie, Pat Mahomes, Bryce Young. We have a Dalton Kincaid mosaic with a DK Metcalf. Let's give the Dalton Kincaid. Oopsie, that's my phone. All right, we have a. Oh wait, no mind. Keenan Allen and a Sidney Brown. I thought I saw Genesis for a second.
Okay.
I was looking for it. I'm looking for it, so I thought I saw it.
Maybe they're all going to be in the bottom row. Bottom row.
Bottom row magic. We have J.K. Dobbins, Justin Jefferson, Brock Purdy, Jordan Addison, and a Najee Harris. Those fake. I stopped. I know. It's just because it's the freaking insert that just fakes you out with a CMC. All right, we have a Jared Goff, Julio, Miles Murphy, and a Stephon Diggs. We have a Aaron Jones, Reggie Wayne, Jerome Bettis, Derrick Henry with a Felix.
I know. Sybil.
All right, we got a Jason Kelsey, Overshawn, Jalen Waddle with a Josh Jacobs.
Maybe if we all speak it into existence.
Will Anderson, Kadarius Tony Silver with a Keyshawn Johnson.
Okay, speak it. Micro Mosaic.
Honeycomb.
Genesis.
Genesis.
Chargers.
All right, we have Antonio Gates, Drew Brees, Cedric Tillman, Michael Irving, and a Derwin James.
Brand, it actually comes out tomorrow. Technically, we have some first off the line we're going to run on Fanatics.
Kyle Pitts, Sky Moore, DK Metcalf, Mac Jones, and a Henley.
J Ray, is that true? McDonald's going to start serving Krispy Kremes?
Is that true? We have a Kamara, Josh Downs, NFL debut, Latu, and an Aaron Rodgers.
6-7 Central.
Oh, okay. Finally, we got a Genesis.
Okay.
About time.
Here we go.
Oh, wait. We got double. Okay, it's about time. We got double.
Get there.
It's about time. Here we go. Okay, let's just go straight into it. Jalen Hurts. The first one is a Cam Smith Genesis for the Dolphins. And the next one is a Saquon Barkley for the Giants.
Wow.
Saquon Barkley Genesis for the Giants. I don't know how you feel about that, Giants fans, but there you go. And the next one is Cam Smith.
Chillin' Frank and C Bougie.
Next one, that makes up for the second row. We got 2 in that one pack. That makes up for the second row.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have another double pack.
All right. Randall Cunningham, Derwin James, Tank Dell, Julius Brents with a Chad Johnson.
C Bougie.
All right, we have a Nick Chubb, Maurice Jones-Drew, Emmitt Smith, Art Monk, and a Najee. Now we're on the last row. That was the last pack of the second row. So that one made up for the, I guess I'll take it. Yeah.
It could be worse, right?
That
Or
is
could
true.
it?
All right, we have a Brian Urlacher, Youngblood, Lamar, Brian Robinson, and a Chad Johnson.
And thanks everyone for hopping in. This is Noah. He streams during the afternoon. 238 and I are on in most evenings here or Fanatics Live.
We have Devontae Adams, Derek Hall, and a Cam Akers. All right, we have Justin Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Jackson Smith, Jordan Battle, and a C.J. Mosley. All right, we have Alec Pierce, Ozzie Newsome, Christian Kirk, Hines Ward, Bryce Young, NFL debut with a John Lynch. Let's give Bryce Young some love. We've got NFL debut of all the other top actually except Will Levis, but let's give Bryce Young some love. All right, we have a J.K. Dobbins, Mac Jones, George Kittle, Randy Moss, and a NFL debut, Quentin Johnston, green. Hey, I predict Quentin Johnston will have a much better sophomore year. I think, hopefully. All right, we have a Ramondre, Clinton Portis, Jerry Rice, Trenton Simpson, and a Travis Etienne. Herbert is the problem, not Quinnen. That's the first time I've heard anyone say that. Jerry Rice, Marvin Mims, and a Mike Williams. All right, we have Justin Herbert, Clark Phillips, Ty Law, and a Christian McCaffrey. Let's give us one more. Let's get 4 case hits. Treylon Burks, Riley Moss, Cam Akers, and a T. Higgins.
I'm calling 3 more.
3
case hits.
more?
Yes.
Wow.
1 auto, which I'm calling a case hit.
All right, we got a Hopkins, Marcus Allen, Dalvin Cook, McLaurin, and a Jamar Chase. We have a Randy Moss, Chris Jones, Bijan NFL debut, DJ Turner, and Henry Allard. All right, we have a Charles Woodson, Jalen Waddle, Charbonnet, Jerry Rice, and a Tony Pollard. All right, we have a Brian Urlacher, Kadarius Toney, Richard Sherman, Jamar Chase, and an Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, Donnie.
Oh, we got Honeycomb.
Nice.
We got Honeycomb. Matthew Stafford, Taysom Hill, John Lynch. Oh, I saw it. It's Tyler Lockett for the Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, Honeycomb for the Seahawks.
There you go, Christian.
There you go, Christian. Nice.
I like the bees in the chat. Sybil.
Honeycomb for the Seahawks. All right, we have Trevor Lawrence, Sam Howell, Garrett Williams, and an Aaron Rodgers. Can we get one more? We have.
Yes, one more.
Let's get
at
one more.
least.
All right, we have a Joe Mixon, DeAndre Swift, Charbonnet, Najee Harris, and a Dan Hampton. One more. Let's go for one more.
Robbie, it sounds like you don't like Herbert.
That's what I was gonna say. I just think you don't like Herbert. And we got a Barry Sanders mosaic with a Chad Johnson. All right, we have Hunter Renfrow, Justin Jefferson, Mingo, Fred Taylor, and a Cooper Kupp. All right, we have a Brock Purdy, Mingo. We have a silver Joe Green and a DTR NFL debut green. What's gonna happen? What's happening with DTR? Where's he? Because I know they've actually. I'll put it to the side right now.
J-Ray.
All right, we have a Desmond Ridder, Eli Manning, Jordan Addison, Geno Smith, and a Saquon Barkley.
He's still there.
You have Tony Romo, Juju, Evan Ingram, Jared Goff, Cam Smith, and a Tyree Wilson.
Yes, TJ. We'll be on Fanatics later tonight.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Is that Micro Mosaic? I think that is.
Oh.
I think it is.
Oh.
I'm going to go right into it. It is a CJ Stroud Micro Mosaic. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And a Michael Parsons in the back. CJ Stroud Micro Mosaic for the dude.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, no way.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh, the dude. He
What?
called it earlier.
Yes, the dude for sure.
The dude. Oh my gosh. Micro Mosaic, CJ Stroud for the dude.
That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Nice. Yes, Mr. Come to see. Mr. Come to see.
I did. I just looked it up. Last sold 700 raw.
700 raw.
Last sold.
Wow.
Wow.
That's why we do these Mosaic Blasters
I
cases.
know. So this is 5 case hits then.
That's 5. That's the 5th
Wow.
one. This last Will Anderson and a Thurman Thompson.
Disco said you woke up from your nap for that. He's not napping.
I don't
No, but I did leave my Xbox game.
even Overshawn, Tyler Lockett, and a Frank Gore. I don't even think I can ask for another one.
We can ask.
We can ask for one more.
Yes.
There's another one still in there. Wow. Can't believe it. Someone predicted. I mean, the dude called it. That's what he was wanting. Devonta Smith and a Cedric Tillman.
Wow.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. Derek Carr, Marvin Mims, Warren Sapp, and a Joe Burrow. That's headed to PSA for sure.
The dude will have it tomorrow. We're
Jimmy G.
next day.
Darius Slay, Jalen Waddle, Paris Johnson, and a J.K. Dobbins. All right, we have a Tiki Barber, Vince Young, Jalen Hyatt, Darius Davis, and a Fred Warner. Kid pulls fire. That's what I like to hear that. Come on now. Wes Welker, Derrick Henry, Eli Manning in the back. All right. Can we get one more? Okay. A.J. Brown, Tucker Kraft, Terry McLaurin, and a CMC. We got one more.
Okay, one more.
One more.
One more case hit. So we need to get stained glass now.
Let's get stained glass. Dude, thank you for getting into these. I really appreciate it. I'm glad we got that for
Nice,
you.
the dude.
All right. Can we get one more case hit? Jerome Bettis, Derrick Henry, and a Jonathan Taylor.
I know, Donnie. I know, but I just maybe.
All right. We have a Kamara, Josh Jacobs, Brenton Strange, Jalen Hurts, and a Mike Evans. We got a Rob, Maurice Jones-Drew, Will Anderson, Clayton Tune, and a Michael Vick.
Nisco. Donnie's just speaking, reality, but we don't like reality.
We got a Mike Williams, Jahmyr Gibbs, Peter Skoronski, and a Jamal Adams. 2 more packs. Can we get one more? All right, we have Aaron Rodgers, Reggie Wayne, Quentin Johnston, Javon Curse, and a George Kittle. Last pack. Was there anything? Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, Derrick Henry, and a Mac Jones to end it off. Let me show all the hits in that.
So we end up with 5. So we are still on.
With 5.
We are above above the lowest.
And one of them was maybe the best one you can get.
That's right.
All right, let me show all the hits in it. You got the silver Hendon Hooker, C.J. Stroud NFL debut. Another C.J. Stroud NFL debut. We got the silver Bijan Robinson. We got an NFL debut, Bryce Young. NFL debut, Anthony Richardson. Green NFL debut, Quentin Johnston. Brian Branch, green. Jaden Reed, green. Zay Flowers, green. DTR, green NFL debut. Dalton Kincaid. We got a Will Levis. We have a fluorescent Quinnen Williams, numbered 16 out of 25. We got a honeycomb Tyler Lockett, Cam Smith Genesis, Saquon Barkley Genesis, and the C.J. Stroud micro mosaic for the dude.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice, the
dude.
dude. Nice.
Crazy.
from a blaster.
From a blaster.
And all of the mosaics, like all of the mosaic cards, get top loaded.
Last sold, Matthew, was 700 raw. So graded even more.
Yep. 1,500 probably. And that's now. That's not even season time. Nice.
Nice.
Hey, the dude. It already has a note on it.
That, the dude.
We'll overnight it to you.
That's crazy.
Well, thanks everyone for hanging this afternoon.
Thank you everyone for hanging. Congratulations.
238 and I will be live tonight on Fanatics Live with baseball and if our delivery comes in. And some other team breaks. Okay, perfect timing, the dude.
Thank you. Perfect timing.
Team breaks over there, randoms. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be back tomorrow we'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully.
There we go.
Thanks
you
everyone.
For getting into it. We will see you guys
Everything
later.
will ship tomorrow.
Everything ships tomorrow.
Bye,
Goodbye,
y'all.
everyone. Congratulations to the dude.
Yeah,
and
congrats to the
everyone else.
dude.
Goodbye. And then YouTube and Twitch.